Oh, we got drama in LA. We got drama in LA. There will be a trade between James Harden and the Los Angeles Clippers. They are currently working on a deal right now. James Harden wants out. The Clippers mutually are agreeing to move on from James Harden, and they are working to find a partner in a new location for James Harden to go to. Fellas, we have a lot to talk about because there are a lot of teams that James Harden could help or ruin, but he's going to be on a new team, and we have to talk about this. The front runners for the team, well, the front runner for where James Harden is going to go has been rumored to be the Cleveland Cavaliers for Darius Garland. So let's start there. And we have so much more to cover, but this is why you got to love basketball. This is why you got to love the NBA. This is why you got to love the trade deadline week. And this is why you got to love the panel, because we're going to talk about it right now. Let's get into it, fellas.
Ron, are we for sure doing super hot takes today?
Yes, we are.
Okay, cool. So I'm gonna save the second part of what I gotta say for that part, okay? Because it has something to do with the Cavaliers. Okay. I mean, this is the drama, right? Like Dennis Schroeder getting traded. This is a staple of every single trade deadline. James Harden gets snubbed from the All-Star team, demands a trade. That happens. It is important to realize, though, the CBA stuff about this. It's very important.
The money always matters. Always.
Number one, because the bird rights were used on the re-signing, and because the re-signing was a 1+1, he does have what is called an implied no trade clause. He can effectively veto any trade, which means he has to sign off on any trade. So it's a done deal.
That's interesting.
He ain't going to the Pelicans. He ain't going to the Raptors. He ain't going anywhere he doesn't want to go. And clearly,
hold on, Pitt, who?
James Harden.
James Harden.
James Harden? Okay.
Yeah. So that's the first thing. The second thing is a lot of people are like very confused about this. Like, wait a second. Haven't they won like 17 out of 20? Why does James Harden want out? Money. It's money. It's obviously money. The Clippers want to keep their cap sheet clear beyond next year. And James Harden wants long-term security. I understand today we're probably going to get real nasty and say James Harden's a loser because he wants to demand out of a team that's suddenly winning. But this is logical. He is 37 years old. He should want long-term security at this point. You don't know when it's going to fall off. You don't know when you're going to tear your Achilles. He wants to secure one last bag. I think Cleveland can get it to him. Cool.
One last bag? So he doesn't want to secure one first ring?
Okay, Ron, I'll play devil's advocate here. Who has a better chance at winning a championship right now? The Cleveland Cavaliers in the Eastern Conference or the LA Clippers in the Western Conference? Why not have both?
Whoa. You're saying like Harden on the Clippers or Harden on the Cavs?
Yeah.
Which team minus Harden has a better chance? The Cavaliers are pretty much okay.
You seen it happen. You being a Toronto guy, you seen it happen.
Okay. No faith in Donovan Mitchell to be the alpha. No faith. We didn't watch them. We didn't both watch the playoffs last year. Donovan Mitchell just
You know what? Fair. I have a solid amount of faith in Donovan Mitchell. Let's say that's the case. Let's say I have a chill.
He can get us out. He can get you out the first round. He's proven that. He can win a playoff series. He's proven
that. He can get you out of 3 rounds in the East.
So why hasn't he?
Injuries have thrown a monkey wrench in a lot of that.
Injuries.
Okay, and so we are taking Darius Garland, a young up-and-coming point guard. I'm not even going to say he's as good as James Harden. What I will say,
you damn sure shouldn't say he's
what
as good
I
as
will
James Harden.
say is the health problems, the disappearing act, the unpredictability. Why would I give up a 24-year-old for a guy who has shown me for 24 years who he is?
Well, the same reason why you're giving him up, because you just said the health problems with Darius Garland, the unpredictability with Darius Garland. I mean, he's had health issues over the last couple of seasons, Ron. Yes, he is young, and there is no guarantee that these health issues are going to get better. There is none. But I'm banking on them getting better because he's still young. He's 24, 25 years old. That part I am banking on.
You are fake news.
Yeah, I am banking on them getting better. With that also being said, to Penn's point, this is all about bread. James Harden will be 37 years old in September. James Harden is looking for a 2-year extension. What LeBron James, Steph Curry, Kevin Durant, what DeMar DeRozan, what those guys have done is they've made it sound like this is the norm. It's not, Roy. I mean, it's not, Ron. This guys playing into their late 30s, early 40s at a productive rate. That's not the norm. That's not every day. So James Harden is looking for an extension. I think the number is $80 million over the next 2 years. That means that Steve Ballmer will be paying him $40 million, Ron, at age 38 and 39. I'm not doing that. No, I'm not doing that.
Roy is a great nickname for Ron. It's a great nickname.
I'm sorry, Ron. If I
all right, you want to talk about my nickname? Now everybody just look at the screen. Keep going, Penn.
Ronald of Yap. Okay.
Anyway,
Ronald of Yap.
If I'm being honest about this whole thing, I'm not just stopping with. Once I move off of James Harden, I am picking up, and you guys roast me for this, but I'm picking up the telephone and I'm checking the league's temperature on Kawhi Leonard. I want to know how people feel about him. I want to know what's going on. I want to know how teams are feeling, particularly contenders. I want to know because I feel like the James Harden, Kawhi Leonard era, I think it's over. I think we're done here. So because of that, I want to find out what I can get for him because I essentially had to start over. Because if I'm losing, I watched that Clipper game last night between them and Philly. That team is not good without James Harden. Your primary ball handler, your distributor, your playmaker, the guy who gets paint touches, the guy who gets everybody else involved in the game, the guy who also gets buckets, who can still score it at a really good level, who can still get to the rim, still knock down the mid-range. But the most important part is getting everybody else involved in the offense. You don't have that without James Harden on the floor. That you get zero from those other guys. Now what I got Kawhi Leonard being my primary bucket getter and hoping that he can find another guy or somebody else for an open look. James Harden is basically guaranteeing that he can do that for you. With that also being said, Ron, I'm not interested in paying him I'm not interested in paying him $40 million over the course of the next 2 years. And that's what he's looking for. And that's what this is solely about. This is about him shoring up his future and see if he can get another bag before he's on his way out.
Yo, Mars, I know you are pretty high on James Harden. You're pretty fond of him. What are your thoughts on this situation?
It was an interesting surprise. Watching the broadcast and Brian Scalabrine and just start talking about James Harden to Cleveland. But I think he makes the Cavs better if he does go there. I think he makes them a better team. I think if the Clippers are going in a different direction, getting a young point guard like Darius Garland, that can help. But yeah, I mean, I think if you do trade James Harden, I would be in the business of blowing up the team pretty much. Which probably isn't the best thing to do right before the All-Star weekend in your building, but who cares?
That's not a good idea. Like what precedent are we setting over here?
But yeah, if James Harden is on the move, I'd be listening to calls for Kawhi. I'd be listening to calls for Zoo, trying to get my picks back. I know Philly have some of their picks. OKC obviously have their pick this year. I'd be listening. That's kind of where my head is at when it comes to this.
If I'm any of these teams, Ron, because I told you this before the season started, not before the season started. I told you that the Clippers are going to miss the playoffs. Not only are they going to miss the playoffs, they're going to win the lottery. And that pick is going to Oklahoma City. That's what's going to happen. So if I can't say that, I'm trading, if I'm trading James Harden, I can't ask for that pick because it's not my pick. So I need to deal with some teams that actually have picks. Who has draft picks? And when I say draft picks, Ron, I don't mean like one or two. Like what I got to start over because who's their second best player in Los Angeles? I think it's Leonard. And then after that is what? Zoo?
Hold up. What? You
No,
think
I'm sorry.
Kawhi Leonard is the
After
second
no,
best player?
after
flip-
James Harden is always saying.
Flip that around. Leonard is their
Okay.
best. Leonard is their best player, and
Okay.
then James Harden is their second best player. And these guys are a little long in the tooth. And then Zubac. So Zubac, the Celtics have already inquired about Simons for Zubac, and I don't think that there's anybody that's giving you a starting a 5-man for Anthony Simons. I don't think anybody's doing that. So with that being said, you have to check the league's temperature on Zubac. I think the place is Houston. If I'm thinking about Zubac, I'm thinking Houston is the spot.
We completely opposed to going the rest of the season with Neemias Queta in Boston. He's been really good for them. For what he does, he's been really good.
Yo, I want to bring it back to James Harden, though. Where are realistic locations? So I've heard the Wolves, potential Julius Randle swap. I've heard Atlanta is a place that he's eyeing. Obviously, he's been linked to the Cavs. Maybe the Suns. Where are locations that you guys could realistically see James Harden going?
So
I like all of those, man. I like all of those spots.
Minnesota, we have a situation in Minnesota. So Ant is on the books for what he's on the books for. There's a reason why they had to let Nickeil Alexander walk, because of the money. So now you bring James Harden is not coming to Minnesota for a little bit of time. He's looking for extra money. He's looking for an extension. So if you've given up Julius Randle, are we extending James Harden?
You have to. So this will be a pre-agency move. There's this new thing in NBA. Instead of free agency, it's pre-agency.
Sure.
Kind of like what happened with Brandon Ingram last year, where agents are able to negotiate a term or an idea of what the next deal will look like to land their client in a situation so they're not in a hot water situation where they have to find a team in the offseason. We negotiate beforehand. Any team that trades for James Harden is going to have to meet a unwritten agreement of his demand for $80 million across 2 years.
That's the deal. We signing him. We're going to sign him to an extension.
Yeah, it's a verbal commitment until you can actually sign the trade.
Sure, I could get with that part. But here's the problem that I'm having, Penn. The reason why they had to let Nickeil Alexander walk is because they already got Julius Randle on the books. They already got Rudy on the books for the money they got him on the books for. They already got Anthony Edwards on the books. Then they had to pay Naz Reid. So now what we're going to do, we're going to trade Julius, and we're going to pay James Harden more than what we're paying Julius. Because Julius Randle was on the books for like $30 million, like 3 years, $90 million, something like that. So now he's looking for $80 million over 2 years and $40 more million. That's gonna put them in. That's gonna put them in. I think in the second apron. That's not a good thing. Fair. Not at all. So I'm thinking, Ron. So I'm thinking, Ron. The places where it could work from a basketball sense. I mean, sure, Minnesota needs a lead guard. They could definitely use a lead guard. I can appreciate Cleveland upgrading. Mars and I had this conversation yesterday about Cleveland upgrading at the lead guard spot. He is better than Darius Garland from a basketball sense. Because I don't know if y'all noticed, but Cleveland is also they've been dangling Jared Allen too. So Cleveland is definitely trying to upgrade at the trade deadline. Atlanta, to be honest with you, Ox, keep him away from Atlanta.
Please.
Keep him away from Atlanta. No, he does not need to be in Atlanta. No, absolutely not. No. The reason why they came off trade because they didn't want to pay him. Now you're gonna pay James Harden, who is what 6 or 7 years older than Trae Young, and you're gonna pay? No, you're not doing that.
I mean, I like Phoenix too, though. Phoenix, and then James Harden. He got ties out there to the Phoenix, Arizona area.
Arizona State, sure.
They love
I mean, he in Phoenix right now.
I think Phoenix would be that'd be a nice little spot for James Harden. I think him and Devin Booker, Dylan Brooks. I think that'd be nice. Because I don't know what the situation is with Jalen Green, so I think that'd be dope.
I am currently on the same website that James Harden is currently scrolling, which is the best strip clubs in America. And it seems Georgia and Florida have some action in this conversation.
Wait a minute. Yeah. They got an app for that, Ox? They got an app for that.
It's on his home screen. It's literally the first one.
I don't need
So
an app
you
for that,
got
man.
smudge marks on that app.
So I want to make sure that I'm
I don't
clear,
need that.
Ron. So
I
now
got
we're
that.
in, if I'm not mistaken, I think this is, if he gets moved, which it looks like that's what's going on, are we on team 5 in the last 6 years? So has James Harden now become a journeyman? Because I think we're going on to team 5 now in the last 6 years.
Nah.
Technically, yeah, but
He was on
he's not
Oh, yeah,
your
he
typical
did play in
journeyman.
Philly. That's
Houston,
right.
Houston in 2019.
Yeah, he was on Houston, then
And then
Brooklyn, then Philly, then the Clippers, and now the new team.
It's going to be 5. It's going to be 5
Unless he
teams in
goes
the last
back
6
to
years.
one of those teams, then technically it's still 4.
And it looks like Cleveland could very well be the place where he ends up.
I think he's too good to be a journeyman. When I think about journeyman, I think about role players like Dennis Schroeder. I feel like that's disrespectful. He's not a journeyman. He's not the beard. He's not James Harden. He's the system.
Well, he's a Rolling Stone then at the least.
He's for sure.
I can get with that.
A rock star posting tour dates in the playoffs.
Fact.
Yeah, for sure.
Fact.
For sure. My thing with this whole situation, because I was thinking about it, like, what's going on here? And then I came to the conclusion that this is for real Kawhi Leonard's fault.
Uh-oh.
Say what?
Well, yeah,
Uh-oh.
I'm saying, chill. Of course, I would demand the trade too if you know what I'm saying, all throughout the season I had reporters shoving mics in my face asking about trees being planted and stuff like that. He must be uncomfortable in that situation, so.
Oh, I get it. You're being sarcastic. I got you. Any situation where Ox is going to put Kawhi Leonard and fault in the same sentence is 100% sarcastic. Should come with green font. That ain't real.
I mean, teams have had turmoil, right? Teams have had issues, but because they got issues, that doesn't mean that I need to be traded because of them, right? I don't think that I don't think that that's the end all be all. When Bryant got into the nonsense that he got into in 2003, I mean, Shaq didn't ask out, Robert Horry didn't ask out. None of those guys asked out. I think that's just part of the process. Guys get in nonsense. That stuff happens. Let's get through it. Let's figure it out, right? I don't think that this means that we all got to break up and we got to completely just scrap this whole thing. Now, the question is did the Clippers, because I think that, to be honest with you, to be honest with you, Ron, I think that they held on to this thing longer than they should have. Did the Clippers hold on to James Harden, Leonard longer than they should have?
Well, chill. The thing about it is, I'm gonna answer your question, but
yep.
All of this could have been avoided if James Harden wouldn't have put on that fat suit and would have just ate healthy with Factor Meals. You see, the beautiful part about Factor Meals, especially if he would have used code Players Choice 50 off, is that he would have got 50% off. And, well, he would have been able to save a little bit of that money that he spent at Magic City. So maybe he wouldn't be searching for that big long-term contract. However, you, the listener, the viewer, the person that is hearing this ad read right now from Factor Meals, I know the winter is long. I know the winter is strong. I know the new year is great, and I know you have big goals, but you don't have any time to cook. Factor Meals makes it easy to have fully prepared, chef-designed meals by dietitians and, good things, filet mignon, salmon, shrimp, grits, all of that good stuff that's crafted by chefs so you can eat well without shopping or cooking. You see, unlike Big Ox, you don't work in the kitchen. So you don't cook for a wage or a living. I know you have other things that you have to do in order to, pay the bills and live satisfactory. But with Factor Meals, that allows you to do that and enjoy your free time doing things that Penn probably wouldn't be doing. So here's what you should do. And this is what I suggest you do. You be like me, you be like Chill, you be like Swiper, and you eat right with Factor Meals. You see, we eat Factor Meals every day. You see, I just put it on the screen. And if I needed this product or if I needed to save time, I would use Factor Meals. And I think you should too. It's always fresh, never frozen, ready to heat and eat in 2 minutes, no prep, no stress. And they have 100 rotating meals weekly. So what you need to do is head to factormeals.com/Players Choice 50 off Use code Players Choice 50 off to get 50% off your first box plus 1 free breakfast for a year. The offer is valid only for new Factor Meals customers with the code and qualifying auto-renewing subscription purchase. Make healthier eating easy, or the easiest it could possibly be with Factor Meals. Get out that kitchen and get into real life. Now, Chill, as you were saying.
Yes, sir. So my question to you, Ron, was with them putting this group together, did they hold on to Leonard and did they hold on to Harden longer than they should have?
Hell no. You see what Kawhi Leonard doing right now?
Yeah, I think the price on Leonard went up. They're going to get something of value for Leonard right now.
Mm-hmm.
James Harden, probably.
I just think that
James Harden is doing too, though.
Yeah, what James Harden is doing is great. The question is, because again, I mean, I think that the Clippers are in a space where they could bag free agents off the location. The fact that I think Steve Ballmer runs a great program with the Clippers, but I feel like they're going back to being the Clippers that I remember. So maybe, possibly, we could get some draft picks, get some young talent like Darius Garland, and build around this group. And in the process of doing that, we can be successful, as opposed to we're dumping James Harden and we're getting nothing for him. We're dumping Kawhi Leonard and we hopefully get a first round pick and maybe some rotation guys. Nah, the way that Kawhi Leonard has been playing, I'm hoping, Ron, that I could get at least a 1 and a 2 for him at this space. If I could get a 1 and a 2, because again, remember what we're dealing with now, Penn. We're dealing with Kawhi Leonard, so the injury thing is an issue. So I don't think that teams are going to invest. I don't think that teams are going to hand over 2 or 3 1s for him. I don't think that that's going to happen.
But they're handing over 4 1s for Desmond Bain.
Yes,
Desmond 1 for Kawhi. Okay, cool, man.
Number one, Desmond Bain is a lot younger. Let's start there. Desmond Bain is
and he is 100 times worse.
Yeah, but I'm not giving up 4 1s for Kawhi Leonard.
You're not. The reason why you're not doing that,
I really don't want to give a 1-1 for Kawhi.
Right. And if I could get 1, then I'm taking that. Desmond Bain is a lot younger, number 1. Number 2, he doesn't have the injury history that Kawhi Leonard has. Number 3, if I'm giving away all of these draft picks, I'm basically mortgaging my future to win right now. That's what I'm doing. So if I'm doing that, who am I shipping him to? San Antonio? Am I shipping him to a team like not Houston because they got KD, but San Antonio? I'm not concerned with him being in the Western Conference, Ron, off the strength that we're not making the playoffs. Right, so we're not in any contention. So I'm not worried about running into him again. I'm not worried about him knocking us out of the playoffs. No, I'm not worried about any of that. What I am concerned with is how am I going to rebuild my unit? And if I got Kawhi Leonard on my unit, I can get. I think that I could get a 1 and a 2 for him. And
trade him for LeBron. Cross, just literally LA swap.
You don't even have to move. You still live in the same spot. You just work on the other side of town.
Boom. There you go.
Ben, that'd actually be cool. But if I'm the Lakers, you know.
Are you entertaining this, Ron?
Oh, what?
Are you entertaining this really?
You want to be here anyways.
Of course you should entertain this. If you're the Lakers, you should do this 100%. What?
I'm not talking about, I'm keeping LeBron. If
what?
I'm the Lakers, what do you mean?
Why?
Why would I not want to keep LeBron?
Because your defense is ass. And Kawhi works way better off of Luka and Austin Reeves. What are we doing here?
But he can work off Austin Reeves, LeBron, and Luka. Hey,
how do you make that happen?
Okay.
They got some money over there. They can,
Okay.
They got money. They got picks. They can make some things happen.
Yeah, Gabe Vincent and Rui Hachimura. I'm sure the Lakers, the Clippers, are going to be all over that. Come on, man.
No.
The thing that I don't understand about
this, the trade deadline is on Thursday or Saturday.
It's Thursday.
Let's talk.
3 p.m.
Hey, all you do is pick up the phone and offer.
3 p.m. your time, right?
3 p.m. my time, yeah. So 12 o'clock your time.
Kawhi not going nowhere at this trade deadline. Like if they do, they're not going to trade that. They're not going to trade Kawhi by Thursday.
Probably so.
I don't know, Ox. I know it's turmoil. I know it's a lot of emotions, a lot going on.
Is this turmoil? Is this turmoil?
Ox. If I'm
it's not hard to make a trade.
If I'm the Warriors, I'm calling and asking. If I'm
Of
the
this
Rockets,
magnitude, though,
I'm
Pen?
calling and asking.
Absolutely.
It's not hard
Absolutely,
to make a
Ron.
trade.
Absolutely,
Though.
Ron.
If I'm the
you-
Spurs, I'm calling and asking. Every
You have
contender
to.
in the league
You have
should
to.
be calling and asking. Every contender.
Yeah. You have to.
If
You
I'm
have
the
to. You definitely
Clippers-
have to, especially if you're the Warriors. You have to make that call. If you're the Trailblazers, you have to make that call. If you're the San Antonio Spurs, you have to make that call. Maybe I don't know if they done reconciled their differences or whatnot.
Right.
I don't know. But what I'm saying is, Ron, I just don't see it happening, and I don't just want to call this turmoil. You know what I'm saying? Maybe for us from the outside looking in, we consider it turmoil. But do the Clippers consider it turmoil?
What if they do?
What if they don't?
You're right. We don't know. But if it might not be. But if there's a slight chance that it is, I got something hot for you.
Okay. This is what I would do if I was the Clippers. If you definitely moving off James Harden, you were kissing your playoff dreams goodbye. Because
It's over.
James Harden been so much better than Darius Garland this year. I don't want to hear it.
Only if it's for Darius. But Pin, you don't think there's a move that you can make with James Harden that keeps you or even helps you get better?
There is, but James Harden has to agree to it, and the team has to agree to paying him. This is the no trade clause complication. So you're going to have to take what you can get at this point, or you're going to risk losing him for nothing this offseason because he has a player option. So instead of losing him for nothing, you could get a 26-year-old former All-Star. I would jump on this deal, but I wouldn't stop there. I would then call up the Miami Heat and say, we're looking to get younger. You're looking to be better in the Eastern Conference. Tyler Hero and Khalil Ware, or Tyler Hero and Jovic, Tyler Hero, Jaime Jaquez, some sort of combination of Tyler Hero and something for Kawhi Leonard, who says no. I think the Miami Heat have to entertain it. They have to look at it, at least. Hero might be a little bit overpaid, but now you have a backcourt of Hero and Darius Garland. You are a lot younger than you were a week ago. Now I go and call Toronto about Ivica Zubac, or I call Boston about Ivica Zubac, or I create an open market for Ivica. And at that point, I'm looking to extract multiple first-round picks and salary filler. Now I'm looking to hopefully get some draft picks next year and build around Darius Garland and Tyler Hero. It's not a bad idea,
I'm really
right?
not bad at that.
I don't hate it. I really don't, because like you just said, if I'm the Clippers and you call up the Miami Heat, like Khalil Ware got to be involved in this deal. He has to be. And if Khalil Ware is involved in this deal, then that means that Zubac now becomes expendable. Becomes expendable.
Yeah, because there's a market of teams that are looking at Giannis, right? And they're not all going to get him because there's only one Giannis. So for all the teams that have this like Giannis package with like player X, player Y, and 4 first-round picks, remove those first-round picks and just trade it for Kawhi. That's how I'm looking at it. There's a lot of teams out there that are looking to make a trade for Giannis. Why not go make a trade for Kawhi and just remove the picks?
It's just hard to trade for Kawhi. That's what I'm.
Why is it hard to trade for Kawhi? He don't have a no trade clause.
Ox is right, Pin.
Why?
It is. Bro. I can't see myself giving you too much for Kawhi Leonard. Y'all know how I feel about Kawhi, but I'm also.
That's what I mean, Pen. Like this Kawhi thing is complicated, yo. I'm not just handing him over, and I'll give him up, but it's not just teams ain't really lining up for him right now.
I ain't just trying to give him up either. It goes
both
ways.
Like this is something that's complicated when it comes to Kawhi Leonard, because like it's I can hit the Powerball with this dude, or I could lose the house with him.
Can you explain this in card terms?
Okay, so with Kawhi Leonard, so I got the Maybach. The engine is screwed up on it, but it still runs really good, and it's been running fantastic as of late. However, I can't really get, and I paid $150,000 for it. I mean, I'm not gonna get $100,000 for it, but I'm not giving it to you for no $20,000 neither, because it still runs good. It still looks fantastic, also, right? So
it's still a goddamn Maybach,
and it's on top of that, Ox, it's a Maybach, and it looks great. So I'm not just gonna hand it over. So it's gonna take some time for me to just, hey, Pen, that's why I think that with trades like Kawhi Leonard, these things don't just happen over the course of like a couple of days. Like this is something that we've been talking about for a while. This isn't something that we just came up with this 2 days ago. Nah, somebody called about Kawhi Leonard because they've been seeing him play, or you might have been interested in talking to some people like, how you feel about him these days? Like what are you thinking about Kawhi Leonard? And then now the conversation gets louder as time goes on when it comes to him, that Well, maybe I am interested in giving you a 1. Maybe I am interested in giving you a 1 and a 2. And now we start getting closer to now. We're of course we're at the trade deadline, but now we're getting closer to making a deal. I personally think that on check day, you guys know how I feel about draft night. I think that's check day. I think that's the day that you move Leonard, because I think that that's when you could get the most for him. Because at that point, you've seen everything, and I think that you could get the most for him at that point.
Real quick, y'all. I got a question. When was the last time Darius Garland played?
About 2 weeks ago. He's been in and out of the lineup, actually. Yeah, about 2 weeks ago he played, and then he hasn't. That toe injury is way worse than they told us.
Mm-hmm.
And he's been in and out of the lineup because of it. No, yeah. So his last game, Mox, was on the 14th of January. That's the last time he played. So that was about 2 weeks ago.
Well, first of all, I want to say that I'm definitely higher on Darius Garland than the rest of y'all. I'm not saying he's better than James Harden. I think James Harden does some things that Darius doesn't do, and I think Darius, he's just a different
does
player.
some things that James doesn't do.
Right.
Even though Darius Garland is better.
Guard,
I mean, not Darius Garland. Sorry, James Harden is better.
I know he's a small guard. I understand all that, but I'm just saying, like, I'm clearly higher on Darius Garland than y'all, because y'all are making it seem like if you trade for Darius Garland, oh, this shit is just over. It's done now. You can't do nothing with Darius Garland. Like, I just forgot Darius was a bum. You know what I'm saying? I'm happy that y'all reminded me of this.
He is not a bum. No, he is not. I'm on record saying, Ox, I don't know if it's 3 ball handlers in the game better than him. I'm not even sure if it's 2 ball handlers in the game better than him. I'll give you Irv. We can have a conversation about SGA, but in terms of a guy who handles the basketball and is efficient with the ball, being able to get off the basketball, takes care of the basketball, it ain't many guys in the league better than him.
Hey, yo, we got breaking news.
What's that? Darko?
Hold on.
What?
Team World head coach.
Oh, that's what's up.
That's dope, man.
That's dope, yeah. Darko is Team World.
Shout out
coach.
Darko. Shout out Team.
You
Team
talking
World
about for the All-Star game?
Yep.
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay.
Mm-hmm. Feeling that. Yeah, feeling that. But yes, it's some things that Darius Garland does, like his ability to handle the ball. He's ridiculously efficient, got a money mid-range game. He's good at the stripe. This small guard thing is something that I'm still having a difficult time with, because like we got small guards in the league that are still good. Right? We got not every guard in the league is 6'7", 6'6". So that's just not true. We got a bunch of small guards in the league that are awesome and that you can win with. Now, winning the NBA championship, that's something different. But we got a bunch of guards in the league that are small that are really productive. And the fact that Darius Garland at 6'2", I mean, you worried about him being small? I mean, we could supplement that by surrounding them with defenders. We could supplement that by surrounding them with big wings. We could supplement that. Not every league guard in the game is 6'6" or 6'7". That's not going on.
Well, Ox, what do you think? Because you're saying that you're higher on Darius Garland. What do you think that they look like swapping out James Harden for Darius Garland? Just straight up. Are they still as good of a team?
Well, that was my other question. Is it straight up? Is it just Darius Garland, or like does he bring somebody else with him? Like, are they able to? I know they just grabbed Keon. Are they able to move Keon again, like in a trade like this? I don't know how those rules work.
The money is the same, Ox. The money is the same. So if it were to work between, if they were to do that with Darius Garland and James Harden, it could be a straight up deal because the money
could be straight up 1-for-1 because the money is the
same.
Yeah, okay.
The money is the same.
I got you.
That's initially what it was proposed at, was straight up. But I also got reports that Cleveland's like, nah, we at least need a pick swap, or we need a first round pick that's attached to James Harden too.
That's crazy.
That's insane.
Why is it insane? I'm giving you my 26-year-old point guard. That's what I'm doing. I'm giving you my kid, right? You're gonna have to rebuild with him. Yes, we're trying to win right now, but I mean, I'm not gonna have James Harden forever. Nope.
Yeah,
so I do have to think about.
But
that.
why do people assume the
Cleveland.
26-year-olds are gonna be who they've been forever? Darius Garland made an All-Star team last year. Can we acknowledge that there have been a lot of really, really bad seasons here as well? Like in the middle of those,
we can acknowledge that he was banged up and he was hurt. Like the year, like not last season, but the year before that, when he broke his jaw, he was actually playing really well before he got his jaw broken by Al Horford. So it wasn't like he was bad.
No
he's playing
disrespect,
really
but
well.
like his first 2 seasons were awful. Okay,
He made the
let's just
All-Star
put
team
that-
in year 2. That's not true, Pin. So
that-
stop that right
no,
there.
he made the All-Star team in year 3, Cho. So
You
his
said
first 2 teams
his
were
first 2 years.
yes, his first 2 years were awful
What?
in Cleveland.
So
His 5th year was awful in Cleveland. He made the All-Star team in year 3, and in year 6. So, I mean, there's been some inconsistency there, and you're talking about a
Sure.
6-foot guard, 6'1" guard, hella talented. But we are talking about James Harden here. We are talking about a team with Donovan Mitchell that is in cap hell. We are talking about, by the way, if I'm the Cleveland Cavaliers, I don't think I have any negotiation here. I don't have a lot of leverage. Harden's had a better season. Harden fits my team better, in my opinion.
Why am I bringing up? You just said I was in cap hell. Why am I bringing more money over here? That means I'm gonna have to extend.
You're
James
bringing
Harden.
less money. You're
No, I'm
bringing
not,
less
because I gotta bring James Harden over, and I gotta extend him. And if I'm
you are
extending
incorrect, sir. You are incorrect, because number one, yes, you do have to technically extend him, but you can't
Sure.
actually extend him until the offseason.
Right.
So you could play it out. You could say, listen, like, we're open to negotiating this. Ohio got some amazing strip clubs for you, Mr. James Harden. However, we will play this out in the offseason. We do have the money. We're not writing it off the table.
Deal. No, Penn, that's not the deal. You just literally told me that when we make this deal, we have a handshake agreement right then and there. So what we're not going to do is we're not going to get to the summer.
Garland
and go,
is on.
maybe.
Garland is on the books for 2 more years after this year anyway.
Yes, he is.
So it's the same deal.
But
hold
he's
on,
younger.
Years are the
because
same.
What you just said to Chill, and what you just said to you is that you said the previous is that it's pre-agency, and that the team that he goes to has to be on. So what you're trying to do now you're trying to crawfish on a deal. You kind of being a little smirkish, like you can't do that. If you know, are you gonna do good business?
How many offers does
do we
he
have a deal?
have?
Yes or no?
Okay, hold on.
what's
But
the
this is the thing. This is the thing. You can want that to be the case, right? Like last year when Brandon Ingram was negotiating, having his agent Rich Paul negotiate between Atlanta and Toronto, really it came down to who's willing to offer me more money, who wants me to play it out. And ultimately Toronto just won out on that. Here, James Harden, I don't know if James Harden has a second suitor. Name the second suitor. Who is that second suitor for James Harden?
Houston,
I don't know who it is.
Houston, Atlanta.
Ime Udoka says no way.
I
And
think
you think Kevin Durant wants to play
Orlando?
with James Harden again?
I don't know, Penn.
yes.
For real?
Penn,
Yeah.
I don't know. The way Reed Shepherd was looking last night, and you know that's my guy.
Mm-hmm.
James Harden would be a revelation for this team.
Mhm.
They need a
Revelation.
man.
And he wouldn't
Hey,
be a
Chill,
revelation
Chill,
for Evan
you know-
Mobley?
You know, I find it funny though, Chill. You said Darius Garland is small. Well, people say Darius Garland is small, right?
Mhm.
Mm-hmm.
What is Donovan Mitchell? Is he not small?
Oh my God.
I don't think so.
Why not?
He's 6'3".
Nah. Donovan
No.
Mitchell, like legit 6'1" Chill. He might be 6 feet flat, but he does have a huge wingspan. Yeah,
so
he
he's
just
still
plays
small. So he's still small.
I saw them play Minnesota. He's looking Anthony Edwards in the face.
No way, Chill. No way, Chill. Chill. I've seen Donovan Mitchell at Louisville. I saw him when he was in Utah. He probably every bit of 6'1". Every bit of 6'1".
I just seen him a couple of weeks ago when they played against Minnesota, and he's shaking hands with Anthony Edwards, and they're looking at each other in the face like this.
Anthony Edwards like 6'5" though.
He's 6'4". Okay, he's 6'4". Donovan Mitchell's 6'3", something like that.
No, I think you got
No,
that one wrong.
he looks bigger because you got a 6'10" wingspan, Chill. He got super long arms.
Well, that's
Okay, well-
what matters. That's what matters.
Yeah, doesn't that help?
Yeah, of course it helps. And that's why I don't think Donovan Mitchell's small. Plus, he's like hella
No, I
strong.
think he's small, but my thing is, so y'all gonna send James Harden over there so he can be the one, and then then Donovan Mitchell can be the second option.
Well, I'll tell you
like-
one thing. I'll tell you one thing. James Harden a better defender than Darius Garland right now. I don't care if he is 37 years old.
I mean, that's
he
fine.
is.
I just want to know, like, what y'all gonna say about Donovan Mitchell when they blow that Cavs team up whenever they trade Jared Allen?
What
or
are you going to
Evan
say
Mobley?
about him, Drench? Because I think that
I'm
it's
gonna say I told
interesting.
you so.
What did you tell us, though? That's the $1 million question. What did you tell us?
Him as a one.
You can't win with him
as a
because you and I have
one.
had this conversation. I do have to get to the bottom of what exactly a one is. What is a one to you? A one on a championship team? Is
Yeah.
that what it is?
Anybody
Okay.
can be a one. Anybody can be a one.
Anybody can-
It's all about winning championships.
But here's the difference, though. The difference is that when I listen to you, you talk about Darius Garland like he ain't shit. Even though Darius
Garland, Donovan Mitchell.
I'm talking about Donovan Mitchell. When I listen to you talk about Donovan Mitchell, you talk about him like he ain't shit. Even though Donovan Mitchell has proven, 1, I can get us to the playoffs. 2, I can win us a playoff series. But if I listen to you, he ain't shit because we can't win the NBA championship with him as the 1. How many guys can we win the NBA championship as a 1? How many?
Yeah, it's not that many, but I'm saying you can win with him. You can win with him if you find somebody better than him. He's a number 2 option.
Okay,
that's what I'm saying.
It doesn't sound like that because you make it sound like he ain't shit.
I've been saying that for 2 years. What are you talking about?
You say you talk about Donovan Mitchell. Hell no. Hell, get Donovan Mitchell. Hell no. Okay, I get that point. So
because you talk about Donovan Mitchell like he SGA and D-Book.
I talk about Donovan.
Yo, Jordan, is Donovan Mitchell better than Chauncey Billups was in 2004?
That team was just a well-rounded team.
Forget that. Just answer the question. Is he better? Is he better shot creator? Is he better number 1 than Chauncey Billups? You would have said the same thing about.
I'm gonna say no. So different leagues. So I'm gonna say no.
Why not?
Come on, man.
Why?
Because the league different. The league was different.
Okay. What was different about it?
Defense.
Okay, so playing.
Yeah,
on,
we didn't you acting like we didn't just
which
go
Chauncey
through Shaq
played
and Kobe in the finals. Okay, cool.
Playing on a team like that, playing on a team like he was playing on in Detroit. If he was playing on that Detroit team, you think they win the NBA championship?
I don't think he'll be the best player on the team.
I ain't asked you that. Do you think they win the NBA championship?
Possibly. Yeah.
Was Chauncey Billups the best player on that team?
I mean, shit, that's tough. Yeah, some guys, Rasheed, Chauncey. Yeah, could be. Yeah, I'll probably say yeah.
So Chauncey Billups.
Yeah, Donovan Mitchell is every bit as good as him and better. So
why y'all think he better than Chauncey Billups though?
I don't know, because I watch them both play, and
why? Because Donovan Mitchell can do more moves than Chauncey Billups. That's why you think he's better.
I think he's a better bucket getter. I think Chauncey Billups is a better distributor and a better floor leader. He's a better point guard. I ain't gonna argue that point. And I do think he's better. I think he's better on defense. I think
who's better on defense?
I don't think you give. I think Chauncey Billups is better on defense than Donovan Mitchell. I don't think you give Donovan Mitchell enough credit as a defender, though. I don't think you give him nearly as much credit. So you name
only one thing Donovan Mitchell do better than Chauncey Billups, and y'all still gonna say Donovan Mitchell is better.
My issue with you and Donovan Mitchell is you just keep telling us he's not a number 1 on a championship team. He's a number 2 on a championship team. Like,
which is nothing wrong with that.
But but you don't say that though. That's not what you say. That's not what you say at all. But
yeah,
even
I've been saying that. But hold on. I can't just let y'all walk out of that Chauncey Billups, Donovan Mitchell shit. Y'all literally just told me Chauncey Billups do everything better except get a bucket.
He's a better paint finisher. He's a much better paint finisher.
Oh wait, what are we arguing here? I think Chauncey Billups is better at what he does than Donovan Mitchell is at what he does. That's where I'm at with that.
One get buckets, the other one does a lot more than get buckets.
I'm better at what I do than because what you're trying to do, Drench, is you're trying to get me to say some shit that just ain't true. Chauncey Billups is a better point guard than Donovan Mitchell is a better 2 guard. He is.
What? What?
On that group. Now, if you asking me player for player.
Okay, these players are not close. These are not close players, yo. What are we doing here?
Why are they not close, Penn?
Because Donovan Mitchell is way better.
You haven't named anything but scoring. The reason why you saying that Donovan Mitchell is better, it's only one thing you named.
How important putting the ball in the bucket is.
Using the checklist.
We literally had a conversation up there about how important putting the ball in the bucket is.
If you want to do the checklist argument, I have a Jokic Shaq debate for you that you are not going to like. Okay,
he's a better scorer. Clearly a better scorer than him. It's not even close.
He's a better athlete. He's a
better scorer, better finisher
around the rim. Way better finisher. Way better. He's better pull-up threat, yo.
Absolutely.
Y'all talking about buckets. That's it. Y'all talking about buckets.
Donovan Mitchell shoot better than Chauncey Billups?
Yeah, that was just about. Don't do that. Hold on, Mars. Don't do that. Don't do that because they just talking about buckets. Everything they're gonna say is just a bucket. But when we gonna say who makes his teammates better, Chauncey. Who's a better distributor, Chauncey? Who's a better defender, Chauncey? Who's a better even if y'all do want to do that? Who's a better shooter, Chauncey? Who's
a better rim protector?
I ain't even talking about the rim protection. No, I'm not doing that. No, I'm not talking about rim protection.
6'10" wingspan, you got it.
No, I'm not doing the rim protection.
Why not?
Rim protection better. Johnson's a better
rim
defender.
protection from the guard position is one of the most important things for any guard. Hold up, Michael Jordan, Dwayne Wade, Kobe Bryant. Yes, it is.
And when y'all talk about Donovan Mitchell scoring,
you ain't name one point. You ain't name one point guard. Who you gonna name as a point guard, Jomo?
And when y'all talk about scoring with Chauncey Billups, y'all act like Chauncey Billups wasn't just getting buckets. Like
he wasn't the bucket getter that Donovan Mitchell is. I don't understand why we having this conversation about Donovan Mitchell. Chauncey Billups was on a group. Chauncey Billups was on a group. Chauncey Billups was with a group that was conducive to his skill set, and it was perfect for him. Donovan Mitchell has not been in that position.
Why? Okay.
Donovan Mitchell has not been in that position.
Why? This is second team.
It's been out. It's been out of his control.
They about to tear apart.
Okay, so
they about to tear apart.
So think about since what you just said. So now he gets Evan Mobley as a rookie. Chauncey Billups didn't have Rip Hamilton. Don't make your face like that. Chauncey Billups didn't have Rip Hamilton as a rookie. Chauncey Billups didn't have Rasheed Wallace
Evan Mobley
as a rookie.
In his fifth year now. What are we talking about?
Chauncey Billups didn't have Ben Wallace as a rookie or as a young player. All of these guys were laden vets. All of these guys, it was just a matter of them putting it together, which, by the way, up until 2004, they were routinely getting shown the door by the New Jersey Nets. Mopped out of the playoffs with them dudes. Mopped out of the playoffs. But now they actually get over the hump with this vet group as opposed to Donovan Mitchell, who's playing. As opposed to Donovan Mitchell.
He won the chip in year 2 in Detroit. What you mean? Routinely. He lost one time in the playoffs. And then they won a chip. Routinely.
They lost to Detroit.
What?
Twice. They lost to Detroit in 2000.
No, he got to the Pistons in 03 and won a chip in 04.
I'm pretty confident he got there in 02. I'm sure.
But that team.
I am 99.6%
sure. They got
Chauncey Billups got to the Pistons in 03.
Chill, but that team wasn't even complete. They went and got Sheed because you make it seem like they had this whole team put together. They went and got Sheed too. So if they lost,
Tayshaun was in year 2.
That's what I'm saying. Yeah, Tayshaun was a baby.
Chauncey showed up in 2002. Just so we're clear.
They got
Chill made
right. That was his first year, and they won the chip the next year.
03, 04.
So there was no routinely losing. They lost once.
But the main thing I'm trying to say is, Chill, you make it seem like they just had that whole team together. To Marshall's point, Tayshaun was a baby, and then they went and got Rasheed. Rasheed wasn't there the whole time.
A vet. Also, he was a vet.
But I'm talking about you saying New Jersey was spanking them.
Okay, so New Jersey did spank them though. New Jersey did spank them.
Enough. We don't
they lost the conference finals in 03.
No, we don't talk about Hawks.
The next year without Sheed, who they got in the middle of the season, another vet, which is my point.
Yeah, but y'all getting off the subject of Donovan.
You make it seem like Donovan Mitchell didn't have a squad in Utah too. Real quick, Ron, because I just want y'all to make sure that I'm not mistaken. That I think Donovan Mitchell had a heck of a squad in Utah when Rudy Gobert was locking that paint up, and don't act like Bojan wasn't averaging 21 over there.
Losing Gordon Hayward was a big deal. Losing Gordon Hayward was huge.
Yeah.
Joe Ingles, but chill, Ron, hold on, Ron, Joe Ingles did show. Joe Ingles did show Paul George the door.
Ron trying to host and get us back on track.
Hey, give him an out, Ron.
To wrap up this conversation, Drench and Penn, I'm gonna ask you guys specifically.
They're gonna act like that Utah team wasn't good.
Do the 04, 05, or 03, 04 Pistons win with Donovan Mitchell?
No.
Yes.
Instead of who? Chauncey?
Yeah.
No. Like your boy.
Bro.
That's what I'm trying to tell you, bro.
No. You would have to replace.
So you're saying beat the Lakers?
No, you would have
without
to replace
Chauncey?
No.
But they could win with Donovan Mitchell, but then they wouldn't have a point.
No, they can't. Y'all haven't seen Donovan Mitchell win shit. At least put somebody.
Donovan Mitchell could have been okay if you put Donovan. I'll make you a argument, Jordan. And I don't want to get back and forth into this because I know we got to talk about Harden. We got to talk about a lot of stuff going on in the NBA. However, if I put Donovan Mitchell in place of Rip Hamilton on that team, he is the best player on that team.
On the side of Chauncey Billups, who's number one.
Because Donovan Mitchell definitely the best.
Donovan Mitchell's not the best player on that team.
It's Chauncey Billups.
And I love
Rasheed Wallace is right there.
So Donovan Mitchell is the third best?
Oh my God.
Shit,
I don't know.
Donovan
One of the 10 best defenders ever is also on that roster. Just
Facts.
Tayshaun for sure. So shit, Donovan Mitchell might be.
No,
he
he's
might
talking
be
about Ben
Rip
Wallace.
Hamilton. Shit, he might be Rip Hamilton. Shit.
Yeah.
No,
I
because y'all
don't-
sleep. No, because you no, because you sleep on Rip Hamilton. I'm not gonna sit here and just let you disrespect Rip Hamilton like that.
So Ox,
it's
is
really
Donovan
gonna be
Mitchell
between
better than
D
Rip
Mitch and
Hamilton?
Lindsey
Like-
Hunter for real. That's what it's gonna be.
Like I don't know why Jordan.
Is
Like,
Donovan Mitchell
why do
better
you
than Rip
insist
Hamilton,
on why
Ox?
do you insist on talking about Donovan Mitchell like he's DeAndre Hunter
If we sit
or
there,
Jordan Clarkson? Like I swear to God, when I hear
you.
you talking about Donovan Mitchell, you talking about him like he's Jordan Clarkson.
Because I tell
He
the
does.
truth about him. Y'all live in fantasy.
No, you
land.
don't tell the truth about him.
You're
No,
not
you
telling
don't.
the truth at all.
No, you do not. No,
Yo,
you don't.
fellas,
You talk about him like
Wait,
no,
hold on,
Ron,
Ron, hold on,
no.
Ron, hold on,
Hold
Ron.
on,
Wait,
Ron.
Ron,
Fellas,
one
we're
second,
not
please.
going anywhere. Can y'all just relax?
Nah, you
I'm
gonna let
trying-
them get away
I'm
with
tr-
this Rip Hamilton
No,
disrespect? I
we're
can't
not-
have it.
Well,
I
see,
would
Rip
not
Hamilton-
have it.
Hey, see, we got to let Rip Hamilton go. But we got to also advance the conversation to what's actually going on right now. Because the Cavaliers they are aggressively trying to make a move right now because they think that Donovan Mitchell is unlikely to sign an extension if they get another early playoff exit, which now advances our conversation to what can they do to make Donovan Mitchell happy? Or what can they do to prevent another early first round exit? But here's the thing, though, fellas. But before we get into that, y'all, we got to talk about Splash Sports and we got to make some picks. I don't know if Donovan Mitchell's playing tonight. I don't know if Evan Mobley's playing tonight. I don't know if Jaren Allen, who had 40 and 17 and could potentially be on the trade block, is playing tonight. But I know there are some other people playing tonight, and I know we are going to make some money on Splash Sports. How are we going to make some money? I'm glad you asked me that question. You see, what we're going to do is we're going to pick anywhere from 2 to 6 NBA players. Now, we could pick NFL players. We could pick college players. We could pick players from all different types of sports. But we're going to stick to what we know best, and that's the NBA. And when we pick these players, Splash Sports is going to give us a player projection, and we are simply going to say more or we're going to say less. So let's say it's Cooper Flag, and they have Cooper Flag to score 24 points. We are going to say, nah, we don't think he's going to hit 24. We're going to go less. And then some people are going to say, yes, I think he's going to score more than 24, and they're going to pick the more. And that's essentially how you do it with every player. You send in your slip, and you win money back with the Splash Sports contest. It's so easy. We are going to show you guys how to do it right here, right now. And the thing about it is, we will, in fact, be using Cooper Flag because he is our player of the day. Well, you want to play 25K for that?
Oh shit, my bad. I was doing some independent research. My bad. The hell is Killian area? Anyways, let me. Oh shit, here we go. Quick picks. All right. Here we go.
Smudge.
All right. Okay, what's up, y'all?
All right.
Why y'all
Hold
being
on,
so
Ox.
quiet?
Hold on. Go up right quick because we have to start with our
Cooper?
Player's Choice boost, which is, can you zoom on that?
Okay.
Yes, that right there, that Player's Choice boost. To get a 50% boost, your contest must include Cooper Flag. It must be 2 to 4 or 2 to 6 picks, and it can only be $20 at the most. But we're going to take that, and we're going to get it cracking today. We're starting with Cooper Flag.
Mm-hmm.
All right.
Mm-hmm.
What do we want to do with Cooper? We want to go 21 and a half points, 32 and a half PRA, 2.5 turnovers.
Cooper versus Boston. So Derek White and Jaylen Brown about to be locking them up.
oh,
4.5 assists.
Anybody? Penn,
Okay.
Chill,
Let's
Mars.
just go 21 and a half points. I think he could do that.
okay, 21.5 points.
I got that. I got Cooper for 21 and a half.
Is Austin Reeves back tonight?
I don't know, but he's not. He doesn't. I don't know what you want him. Is he going to be on minutes restrictions or something?
Probably.
Let's click let's type his name in. Let's see if he's available.
Mm-hmm.
Game time decision.
Damn.
It would be smart to bring him back against Brooklyn.
Yeah, it would. Certainly.
Yeah.
You might
What
want to
y'all
take
got,
that less
'cause
on Jokic PRA though.
No.
Well, I was gonna
would
take the
never-
less on
I would
somebody else,
never
but
take the less on Joker's PRA. Never.
I mean, they
even
adjusted
care if-
so that it's fair. 43.5 feels like
Mr. Ox, sir, nice to see you today. I was wondering, sir, if I could take a look at Jaylen Brown's line.
Gotcha.
Let's see what we have here with Mr. Jaylen Brown. 29.5 tonight. I do like that line. Yes, I do. I like that 29.5 against Dallas.
They could blow them out.
Yeah, they could. But Dallas has actually been playing really good. And Dallas actually have been good defensively this year, which means that Jaylen Brown is going to have to play. So,
35 for him tonight.
I'm going to take the more on Jaylen Brown tonight, Ox. Yes.
Gotcha.
Mm-hmm. Yes, sir.
Hey, Detroit's a pretty good defensive team, right?
They
got a Thompson twin over there, right?
Mm-hmm.
Oh man,
who be harassing point guards and stuff. They got a dude named Ron Holland who. Thank you, Ox. I don't even need to finish. Thank you.
That's gonna trick the bag right there because Jamal Murray gonna get busy tonight. Watch.
He gonna fry the shit out there. He might get 35.
That's exactly what's gonna happen, Drench. He gonna roast these dudes.
Yo, you do realize Jamal had a really tough game the last game. I don't think he's stringing together 2 bad games after being named.
He's not.
He don't got a choice.
He absolutely does have a choice.
Thompson draped over him.
Okay.
Bust Cade Cunningham ass tonight.
You might take the more on them hard though.
Okay. Mars.
I'm looking for 5.5 points. No one up there has 5.5. I've already looked.
Okay.
Who the hell is Riley?
Will Riley had a really good game against the Kings the other night. Respect him, rookie on the Wizards.
Who he play for?
That's what I'm saying.
The
I feel like
Washington
Charles
Wizards?
Barkley now. What the fuck is that?
Who he play?
Oh, there's a 4.5.
Oh,
Jalen Pickett.
Jalen Pickett.
Yeah.
Is he the only one?
He started the other night. Like, yeah.
Then why they don't get my boy Yego?
Daron Sharp 7 points. Oh, that's doable.
Versus
Wait, who's
the
that 7
Lakers?
points right there? Who's that 7 points right there? Oh, Terrence Mann.
Yo, versus the Lakers,
Terrence Mann.
he might put that up against DeAndre Ayton in 1 quarter.
That Peyton Pritchard line, I like that too. Yes, sir.
It might have to be Tyus Jones making a 3. Tyus, I believe in you. Come on, make 1 3, Tyus.
Nah, you shouldn't
I
have done
believe
that.
in you, Tyus. Come on,
Nah,
make
you
1
shouldn't
3
have
for
done
me.
that.
Mr.
Tyus
Ox,
got me, man. Tyus got me.
That's already 6, yeah.
that's it. Okay.
I feel like that's your most hated player in the NBA.
Mm-hmm.
I don't hate Tyus Jones. I just know his ability.
Mm-hmm. That's
Okay.
it.
Y'all see the latest slam cover?
Come on.
Yes, sir. Y'all see $10 turns into $7.50 in large part because we are using our Cooper Flag Player's Choice 50% boost. That gets us from 500 to 750. Y'all know how that works. Cooper Flag will be going more than 21.5 points. Jaylen Brown will be going more than 29.5 points. Jamal, Lester, Murray will be going less than 22.5 points. OG Anunoby, more than 25.5 points, rebounds, and assists. Andrew Nembhard, more than 17.5 points. And Tyus Jones, more than 2.5 big points. That's how we rocking today on Splash Sports. You guys let us know how you rocking in the comment section. And if you do know ball, you would take this and put even more money on it. We'll see you guys in the winner's circle. As of right now, though, fellas, the Cleveland Cavaliers are looking to make moves, and they are potentially willing to come off of Jared Allen. And they are looking to unlock bigger possibilities, such as landing Giannis Antetokounmpo. Now, the reason why they're feeling like this is because, quote, and I quote, the Cavaliers know they are facing a huge decision this summer. 1 year before Mitchell can become a free agent in 2027, if the Cavaliers again exit in the first or second round as Mitchell has had in his first 8 seasons, a drench as Mitchell has had in his first 8 seasons, will he be willing to commit another extension to Cleveland? That seems unlikely. No one is more aware of that than the Cleveland Cavaliers, who have already made one deal and are clearly interested in making more between now and Thursday afternoon's trade deadlines. Thoughts on this, fellas?
Yeah, but my thing is this. I think maybe the Cavs is just that ugly girl that's just holding on to, an ain't shit guy. Because, like,
oh my God,
why you need to be holding on to that?
Who's the ain't shit guy?
Donovan Mitchell. He ain't shit over there. Like,
and Drench, I said this last week. It got jumped.
Man, but I'm just saying, like, what do you like? I'm not intimidated because Donovan Mitchell gonna walk free. I would trade his ass. Fuck out of here. Like, nigga, we losing the first round of the playoffs. Like, nigga, you on the team too. Nigga, what are you talking about? Like, you've been losing though. How many times you got the first round? Once in his whole career?
No.
Nigga, you've been losing all your.
No, not his whole career.
No.
He's been out of the first round.
He got the first round?
He's been out of the first round more than once. So
how many?
Yeah, a lot more times than once.
Yeah, he lost.
Shout out Joe Ingles.
Yeah.
Twice. What we got?
Twice?
He's won. Donovan Mitchell's won 4 playoff series in his life.
Yeah, they beat Oklahoma City. Then they got out of the first. They got out of the first round last year. They got out of the first round the year before that. So
I forgot about last year. I definitely forgot about last year.
3 of the 4 years that he's been there. So when he first got to Cleveland, they ran into that Knicks team that just straight trucked them. Just straight bullied them. Then in 23-24, they got bounced by the NBA champions because guys got hurt, and then Donovan Mitchell also got hurt in that series, so he didn't play. And then last year, they also had to deal with injuries. I have yet to see Donovan Mitchell with this Cleveland group as a whole. If I can see him as a whole with this Cleveland group, then I can have a better idea of what's going on with him. Donovan Mitchell has routinely shown me that he gets busy in the playoffs. He's shown me that I can. 1, get us to the playoffs. 2, get us out of the first round. In addition to me getting us out of the first round, I play at a high level. It's not like I'm just playing at an okay level. We saw what happened when they played against Orlando. We saw what happened when he was playing.
When can he raise the floor? When can he raise the floor for his teammates? We know what he can do. He can score. Yeah, you can get 45 and y'all get the fuck beat out of y'all. When did we start caring about that?
Okay, so
like,
we've always cared about a player being able to score an efficient 40 points in the playoffs. Yes, Drench. Come on now.
Nobody fears Donovan Mitchell when they go into the playoff series. Nobody is saying, "God damn, they missed next playoff series."
Yeah, every coach in the world even looking at him.
I guarantee
the coaches that double team him fear him.
No, I guarantee you, an A seed is probably thinking, "Shit, if Donovan Mitchell was the first seed, I guarantee they're thinking like." Oh shit, we got a chance to beat Donovan Mitchell.
Think so? If the Miami Heat see Cleveland, you think they got a chance against them after they mopped them last year? Well, mop their ass again. After they mopped them in the playoffs last year, well, mop their ass after the playoffs again.
Hey, Miami rubbing their hands.
And rub your hands and we'll mop your ass again.
Even when Donovan Mitchell was in the West, whenever you played Donovan Mitchell in the first round, most people was thinking, "Shit, we got a good one." Like, all right, yeah, it's the less out of everybody in the fucking playoffs. Like, he so happened to be Oklahoma City. Yeah, shout out Joe Ingles. I don't know, Paul did some bullshit, but shout out Joe Ingles. But I'm just saying, what all trolling aside, because I'm really not trolling when I say this. Like, and I think people just fall in love with this empty ass. Like, he plays well in the playoffs. Yes, we expect our players to play well, but I don't see him uplifting his teammates. And that's why don't nobody fear him, because it's like, yeah, Donovan Mitchell, but nothing else is going to happen. Like, I don't see that. And then, like, I'm telling you, the Cavs going to tear this team up trying to please a guy that you can't win with anyway. Like, you can't win a championship with him anyway unless you get a number 1. So that's why I wouldn't give a fuck. I would trade his ass too, though. Like, get out of here.
I'm with Drench. 100%. I'm with Drench. I'm not trading away a young all-star point guard.
I'm not trading away Evan Mobley because
one of the premier power forwards moving forward, and a defensive anchor, and Jared Allen to please him. I'm just not. I'm not. I would rather trade. I would rather trade Donovan Mitchell and get a haul back and put that with the guys that I have. I'm not. I did that 3 years ago. Trading 3. But chill. Please just try to understand. I know Donovan Mitchell's your guy. Please take your fan hat off and just try to understand what I'm saying. I would rather keep. I have 4 all-stars. I would not want to trade 2 or 3 of them to please one of them. I would rather trade
4 of them
the best guy, get a haul back, and put that with the guys that I have. Now I have a deeper roster. I have a better roster. I might not have a better player than Donovan Mitchell, but I have a better roster and a better team.
So you got guys who fit better. So with that being said, because you just did that, you literally just did that 3 years ago when you got Donovan Mitchell over here. You had a bunch of young guys in Darius Garland. You had just drafted Evan Mobley. You had just traded for Jared Allen. So and Donovan Mitchell was supposed to be the guy. Well, apparently Donovan Mitchell, in Drench's estimation, he's not the guy. So we're moving off of Donovan Mitchell and we're starting over. Who are we building this unit around? Are we building this unit around Evan Mobley? Because we're not building it around Darius Garland, because the word is that Darius Garland is already getting moved, right? So if Darius Garland is getting moved, who is the franchise player on this group? Is it Evan Mobley? Because I can tell you what it's not. It's not in the draft, because we're not going to be able to get one of those picks. So who are we building this unit around? By the way, we're a game. I think, and Mars, you can fact check me on this, because when I said that Chauncey Billups, I meant the Pistons. I apologize. I didn't mean Chauncey Billups. I meant the Pistons were routinely getting shown the door. With that being said, this Cleveland Cavaliers, this Cleveland Cavaliers group, with what they currently have, I think that if I'm not mistaken, I think they're a game out the 2 spot, a game or 2 games out the 2 spot now, currently. Okay, but we don't think that. But Drench, you don't think that they can win it. So if you don't think that they can win it with currently what they have, we're moving off of Donovan Mitchell.
Why are they trying to trade Why are they trying to trade Jared Allen if they sold 2 games out of the 2 spot? Like, what's the point of doing it?
The reason why not only are they trying to get, not only are they trying to get,
they're a 2 seed, or are they trying to get better to do what?
Not only they're trying to get better to win. That's what they're trying to do. They're trying to get better to win. But they're also trying to move off of guys like Jared Allen. They're also trying to move off of guys like Darius Garland, because they're in cap hell. Because the money is getting tricky. That's why this collective bargaining agreement.
But if you're trying to win, why does it matter right now? Why does it matter?
That doesn't make any sense. What do you mean? Why does it matter?
Hold on. Because I'm just going off of y'all argument. Y'all just bigged them up about them being 2 games out of the 2 seed, right? You just bigged them up for that, okay?
I just did that.
And then I said, why are we trying to get rid of Jared Allen or make a trade when y'all are bigging up what they doing right now? And you saying because the money is a nightmare. And I'm saying, well, are y'all trying to win a championship? So why does the money matter?
Because the money matters beyond this year.
Are you trying to win a championship this year?
Well,
they are trying
maybe
to win it right
the
now.
moves that we're making right now are going to put us closer to a championship. Because that's the whole point, Jordan. You don't want to be in cap hell and then not win.
Y'all won Jared Allen trade away from being number 1.
Hold up. This ain't a difficult argument. We're making it complicated for no reason. The Cleveland Cavaliers believe right now that they're a 2nd seed, okay? Or they're 2 games away from being a 2nd seed. That's cool. However, they are afraid that based on the strength of the Eastern Conference, maybe that the roster they have may not get out of the 1st round or the 2nd round, and they believe that they need to make a deep playoff run.
So that bigging up this 2 seed shit is fake then. That's what I'm trying to tell you.
But they're not the 2 seed. They're the 4th seed, and they could easily slide. They're tied for 5th right now. Okay?
So y'all just bigged up nothing then. So y'all, listen to what I'm saying. Y'all just brought that up.
He's bringing up proximity as a point that we are not out of it, and that if we make an addition at the trade deadline, by the way, they haven't had Max Strus. By the way, for most of the season,
what Drench is trying to say was, you got Donovan Mitchell, so what are we doing? Why isn't this better? Because we got Donovan Mitchell. Why isn't this better? Well,
let us appease both sides here. So, Chill, your argument is they should keep Donovan Mitchell, correct?
That is my argument, yes.
Jordan, your argument is that Donovan Mitchell cannot be the best player on a championship team. Is that correct?
For sure.
Okay, I got a solution for you. You ready for it? I was going to save this for a super hot take, but this is a great solution. Okay, I believe that this Darius Garland trade for James Harden should happen. However, I don't think they should stop there. I think they should then turn around and call Milwaukee and offer up Evan Mobley for Giannis Antetokounmpo. That will be the best offer that Milwaukee is going to get for a young player. And now you can all have your pie and eat it too.
We're in a win now mode. We are.
That's your big 3. Giannis, D. Mitch, James Harden, and a lot of shooters. A lot of white guys who can shoot. Sam Merrill, Max Strus, Jalen Tyson ain't white.
If they can get Giannis, then of course they got action. But I just don't see a world where Giannis is going to Cleveland. Like, I'm just not seeing that.
I don't see it neither. But to be honest with James,
I would be in Milwaukee.
I would 100%. If I'm Cleveland, I would entertain that. Like Mobley for Giannis, I would entertain that. Yes, I would.
You should entertain
100%.
that. And by the way, given the offers that other teams are throwing their way, Evan Mobley is the best player that you're going to get for Giannis right now. Straight up. He's a former All-Star. He's 24 years old. He is a former Defensive Player of the Year, and he is absolutely somebody that we can sell our fan base, our small market fan base, by the way, that we can make this move. If the Cleveland Cavaliers, like this,
I don't think you can sell your fan base on Evan Mobley. And I like Evan Mobley. I don't think you sell your fan base on him though.
Why not? If we build around him, if
he's a power forward, because he's a power forward.
So is Giannis.
He's not like the. Yeah, Giannis, but he's not. Forward. Yeah, I was just about to say he's not.
Yeah, but
like
he got
that.
ball skills, yo. He got ball skills, and if
like Giannis.
Yeah, of course not like Giannis. No one's saying Evan Mobley is going to be Giannis, but I mean, like
well,
you get a young player and your older player. Yo, man, if I poll Milwaukee fans right now and be like, you want the Tyler Hero, Khalil Ware package, or you want the Evan Mobley package? Like, you definitely take the Evan Mobley package. Let's just be real now.
They probably want their hometown kid.
They absolutely want to keep. They absolutely want to keep Giannis, Mars. And again, I'm not trading Giannis.
Why?
But if we have to move off of him, if we have to move off of him, what's better? Giannis. I mean, Evan Mobley's 24 years old. Khalil Ware, you already know how I feel about him. He's what, 21, something like that, 22 years old, still young. But even with that being said, this team is a small, not just necessarily a small market team. The Cleveland Cavaliers are trying to save money. They're trying to shave money off the salary cap. And with them being in the second apron, even though they're not a repeat offender, the second apron is cap hell. And if I can move money to get out of that, then I'm definitely doing that. If I have a franchise player in Donovan Mitchell, who I just traded for 3 years ago, and we haven't had any injury luck. We have not had that. There are other teams who have had that. We haven't had that. If I can hold on to this, I'd much rather hold on to this group and see what I can get from them and see if these guys can stay healthy after this season. Then I'll see what I can get. But I'd much rather see if I could hold on to this group and see if Mobley and Darius Garland.
So if they get bounced, if they get bounced in the first round this year,
we got to make a move. We got to do something different because we're going backwards. We're going backwards now. We haven't. 3 years ago when we had these kids in Mobley and Darius Garland and then Jared Allen, when these guys, had, to Ox's point, $ eyes and they got roughed up by the Knicks. Okay, I think we passed that. But if we go and get in the first round and we end up seeing Toronto and get dump truck, yes, we're going backwards. And it's clear
what time do you turn the switch and you point the gun at Donovan Mitchell? When you gonna do that?
When should I do that? He has not been the problem here. That's the issue. He has not been the problem. We've actually gotten out of the first round. We've gotten past. We won playoff series off the strength of him. Like, we ain't winning that playoff series against Orlando without him. We're not doing that. He was the catalyst for us winning that playoff series.
Orlando kind of sucks, but it's true.
Yeah. Even if they did, we still not winning that playoff series without him. Same thing what happened last year. I mean, they were on their way to beating Indiana, and then guys went down and they threw a monkey wrench in everything that they were doing. That had nothing to do with beating who? They were on their way to beating Indiana. He was averaging what they were doing against Indiana. They were on their way to, wasn't they up? I think they were up 2-1 in that series, if I'm not mistaken.
I don't mean they was on their way to beat them though.
No, they lost the first 2 games at home, and then they won game 3.
They won game 3, so they were down 2-1. I'm sorry.
So they wasn't on their way to beat them.
Yep, they were losing the whole time.
Sound like they was on their way to get swept.
They were,
and the injuries to a monkey.
And then they lost in 5.
Yeah, the injuries to a monkey wrench in it. Game 4.
I'm sorry. Like there's things that are in your control. There are things that are out of your control.
Like injury.
And yes, exactly.
Like injury.
You getting injured is partially out of your control, but I can understand if a guy gets injured every single year, that's your fault. But you know what is not my fault? My point guard getting injured. Darius Garland getting injured is not Donovan Mitchell's fault. Dean Wade shooting 21% from 3 is not Donovan Mitchell's fault. Okay. Sam Merrill not being super sharp, not Donovan Mitchell's fault. Ty Jerome going super cold when it mattered.
Was not Sam Merrill, by the way, Drench, that you said wouldn't play in the playoffs. You said that to us last season, that he would be out of the rotation come playoff time. He's starting for them this year, by the way.
Like, it takes a lot of things to get through multiple rounds, especially when we're talking like 3-4 rounds.
Good.
He's starting for them.
He's been good. Yeah, he's been good this year.
Oh, I'm not just saying that he's starting for them just because
talking
he's
about
everybody
the Celtics?
else.
I'm talking
Come on,
about
Celtics.
He's starting for them because
Like-
he's been good.
like my
Talking about
point.
with the Celtics.
No, you talking about Sam Hauser. He's talking about Sam Merrill.
Oh, Sam Merrill. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm talking about
White
Sam
shooter
Merrill.
named Sam. I mean, shit.
Same shit. Yeah.
Yeah.
Sure.
Sam
Hey,
Decker.
but you know what? I don't want y'all to think I'm hating on Donovan Mitchell no more.
Yes,
So,
you
White
are.
named Sam for sure.
Yes,
So,
you are.
so Ron, we can chat. I just wanted to know: are we gonna talk anything about college today? Because I got a take that had just been boiling in me. That just been boiling inside me.
We got hot takes
Can I
later
guess
today.
what it is, Jordan?
So when we
So the
guess.
Cam Boozer stuff that you've been
Cam Booster's
burning
going to
stuff?
translate to the NBA?
No, it's.
Oh,
I'll say it right now.
We'll get
Ron.
to it, Jordan. Hold on, Jordan.
Okay,
We'll
okay.
get to
Save
it.
it for the
When we
super
get
hot
to the hot
takes.
takes, we'll get to it. But is there anything anybody else would like to say about Jaren Allen potentially being on the move and the Cavs trying to appease Donovan Mitchell so he doesn't walk in free agency?
pick a lane. That's my honest direction. Pick a lane. Either you're building on Evan Mobley's timeline or you're building on Donovan Mitchell's timeline. I think Evan Mobley, the best basketball is going to be from age 26 to 30. That's a few years away. Okay, he's still got some development to do. Donovan Mitchell, he's going to be 32 when Evan Mobley hits that place. So if what it takes to maximize your window with Donovan Mitchell, because you are the third highest salary team in the NBA, is Evan Mobley, and you believe that Giannis and Donovan Mitchell and James Harden can get you through the East, which I think there's a valid case. No one's going to be mad at you if you make that trade and then you get bounced in the second round, because everyone will be like, you know what? It's kind of like the Brooklyn Nets with Kyrie, James Harden, and it's just like, it's tragic it didn't work out, but I get it.
Nobody's going to be mad at who? Why would you not be mad at that? Why would you not be mad at that?
You shouldn't be mad at that.
You put together a bomb squad and you get bounced in the second round. I'm absolutely mad at that.
Yeah, but you can't.
Well, I'm supposed to not get mad at that because you tried. This is professional sports. I don't give a damn about you tried.
See, it's the point that I'm saying is you can't be mad at the idea of it. You could be mad at the results. You can't be mad at the idea.
I was just like, keep up the good work.
Yes.
Keep up the hard work.
Good job.
You know what?
we live in a result league. We do. We live in a result league. So that's what it is.
I'm just saying this is crazy how y'all do this. It's just this whole time I've been listening to y'all add context and give bail to players that y'all love.
I don't love
y'all don't do this every day.
I don't love
y'all. Just don't do this every day. Y'all just pick.
We don't do this every day, or we don't do this with other players. Like you do it with players.
Both.
Because you 100% do it with players.
Both.
So
you don't do this. You don't do this.
You don't do this.
You don't do this. No, hell no. I'm not.
You 100%. You do this every day.
When did you do this?
I'm just black as hell. Either way.
No, you're not.
You don't do this for Domas. You don't do this for Kawhi. You don't do this for OG.
What are you talking about?
This is
the thing. Y'all
up here.
Bias how?
Biased because you
biased how? When I tell you, no, that's not true. When I tell you, see, this is the thing. Y'all, I don't even bring up players that I like most of the time. And then when they get brought up and I tell the truth about them, y'all be like, oh, boy. But then when I was talking to y'all about DeMontis and how tired of DeMontis I was when he wouldn't use his right hand and how sick of him I was, y'all just don't be hearing when I hold players accountable. Y'all don't do that.
I ain't heard Chill say he was sick of shit with Donovan Mitchell. Not one thing.
Not. That's the best two guard in the league.
Yes,
that's what I'm saying. Nah,
exactly.
What's that to be It's the fact that he's still holding on to that shit.
Yeah, what's that to be sick of? Why would I be sick of the best two guard in the league?
That's the part that's crazy to me. He's still holding on to Donovan Mitchell, the best two guard in the league.
He is the best two guard in the league. Yes,
exactly.
He is.
Obviously, you're like that.
Yes. You suck too, Mars. By the way.
Here I am trying to agree with Phil.
Because Penn want to bring up Kawhi all the time so bad, and it's the thing.
Because that's all you talk about.
That's not the guy you talk about. What are you talking about? I talk about basketball. Yeah. When you come. See, but that's the thing. You hate Kawhi so bad that when you only hear the good stuff. You don't. When I sit there and admit, yeah, Kawhi can't play a full season. When I say, yeah, Kawhi should only play 40 games, that's me admitting to the stuff that y'all only talk about. That's me saying, yeah, I understand that he's not this anymore. But y'all don't hear that. Y'all only hear me talk about the shit when he is cooking.
You literally just
What
said
I
that.
say?
You said
What
he
I
was a top
say?
5 player last week.
Because he is right now. That's
that.
why I said it. I'm telling the truth. And when he's not that, I tell you he's not
the
that.
best defender in the NBA? Did you also
When
say that?
I said he's still playing good defense. That's what I said. That's what I said. I said he's still playing good defense.
You said he was the best defender in the NBA.
He's still. I never said that shit. Don't put that on me.
You ain't say that in 2016. You ain't say that in 2016.
Well, he was in 2016.
Okay, so that's say you never said.
No, I'm talking about right now today.
You said he was the best defender in the league.
I'm saying right now today. I said he's leading the NBA in steals. Is that true or false?
That is a fact. Yes,
it was true at the time you said it. Yeah.
Okay, that's what I'm saying. That's
elite defense.
That's it.
He's not playing good defense. He's playing elite defense. Yes.
Okay, well you're saying that.
Yes,
not
he's
me.
Playing elite defense because you know why.
Hey, Ox, I did see Kawhi Leonard. Like Ox, I know people been accusing Kawhi of like planting trees and shit. But like the other day, I started to take a picture of it. I will the next time I see it. I saw a goddamn thing. I saw a goddamn thing that said Kawhi piano class. I'm like, this motherfucker just do anything now, boy. Anything to get his money up. That shit said Kawhi pianos. It's like you ain't selling pianos, Kawhi. I know you're not selling.
You might be selling pianos.
Probably, you got to play that sad ass.
You know, he in the music, he be producing.
Jordan, you're not being serious, right?
No, I'm dead ass serious. I saw Kawhi pianos. I'm dead ass serious. I'm gonna take a picture of it the next time I drive by. I swear to God, I'm not.
So that's the name on the piano.
Is that? I don't think that. Maybe that's not Kawhi. I don't think that's Kawhi Leonard. That's not Kawhi Leonard's piano.
I don't know too many niggas named Kawhi. He the first nigga in the world I ever seen with named Kawhi.
Oh my God.
Let's look up some Kawhi.
So just as somebody who plays piano, Kawhi Pianos is a real brand.
Yeah, but it's not Kawhi Leonard.
It's not Kawhi Leonard's piano brand.
You don't play no goddamn.
Oh, it ain't even spelled as Kawhi. It's spelled as Kawhi, but not Kawhi. It's a different Kawhi.
Yes, I do.
Wait a minute. What? How's it spelled, Mars?
Kawai.
Yes.
Okay, that's not the same. That's not the way.
Yeah, exactly. It's spelled as Kawhi, but it's not Kawhi.
No.
Kawhi's just trying to throw you guys off his track. You know, Kawhi's
that shit under Kawhi. That shit under Claw LLC or Aspiration. One of them, one of the other.
And I do hold Donovan Mitchell accountable when he's not good. Yes, I do. Okay, how about when
he's just never not good?
Jordan, put a cap on this. The Kawhi that you're talking about was born in 1896.
So before you, before you showed up,
that could be his great grandpa or something like that.
Probably the newest Kawhi
Japanese dude.
Could be. Hey, but Mars, that's all I'm trying to say right there. It's just like, I hold dudes accountable. But if Kawhi's playing perfect basketball, he playing perfect basketball, and I'm gonna say that. My bad. But Donovan Mitchell ain't Kawhi. Sorry.
Shout out to Donovan Mitchell and Kawhi Leonard. They are both playing flawless, and they both can't be criticized at this moment. However, you guys have sent through super chats, so let's go ahead and talk about what you guys have sent through. The first super chat is from Hunter TV. Hunter said, Jordan, how ironic. Name every player better than Donovan Mitchell this season, in your opinion. Go.
SGA, Giannis, Joker, Ant, Kawhi, K. Cunningham, Tyrese Maxey, Joel Embiid, KD.
Quiet, Ron. Pipe down over there.
I forgot. I mean, shit. My mind be on a million different things, boy.
Jaylen Brown.
Oh, Jaylen Brown, nigga. That's
quiet, Ox. Pipe down.
Wemby.
No.
Shit. Wemby. Did I say Anthony Edwards already?
Yeah, you did.
Did you say Giannis?
Did I say who?
Said Giannis.
Giannis.
Said
Giannis. Okay.
I would say Steph, but shit.
But you
a hater of Steph more than you are of Donovan Mitchell, so.
No. I just hate the Warriors. It ain't so much Steph. If Steph wasn't on the Warriors,
you ain't said Luka.
I forgot about Luka. That's 11 motherfuckers right now.
That's actually 12, actually.
You ain't said Jalen Brunson.
Booker. I say Devin Booker too.
So Devin Booker's been better.
You would say Devin Booker before you would say Scotty Barnes? Okay.
What the fuck is that?
Nah, I ain't gonna say Scotty better than him right now, but Devin Booker better than him right now too.
Jalen Brunson? Would you say Jalen Brunson?
It's close. Like, since it's close, just give me Jalen Brunson. It ain't definitive.
Availability matters until it doesn't. Joel Embiid,
so
you
Donovan
got
Mitchell
it.
is mid. He in the mid line in the NBA. I ain't 13 niggas.
That was actually 14.
That's 400 in the league. How's that many?
Yeah, that was actually
I'm talking
13.
about the guys that like mean something on other teams. It ain't that many. I did name two guys on those two teams though. Now I'm saying like as far as that dude, but I ain't gonna lie, I was just
Jamal Murray.
This is incredible.
Would you say Jamal Murray?
No. Jamal Murray been playing good, but Donovan Mitchell been playing.
Would you say Steph? Did you say Steph?
Yeah, I was debating on the Steph.
Ron, this is so nasty. He's having a career.
How was that nasty? Like, okay,
shout out to Donovan Mitchell, man. Career year.
He's having a career. I mean, and we're talking about we talking about now, right? So he's having a career year. So almost.
Hold on, chill. Because somebody keep talking about y'all lame ass niggas in the chat keep talking about he must have took your girl. You niggas is tender over girls, nigga. If he took my girl, she wasn't my girl, nigga. I'm the Drench man, not the French man. Nigga, you think I give a fuck about a girl? Nigga took my girl. Like what? Fuck you talking about, nigga? Nigga, I'll go outside. There's 5 of them right there.
With that being said,
1, 2, 3, 4.
Tender over girls, nigga. You niggas. That's why you gotta chill. That's exactly why you gotta leave niggas alone. When they tender like that over girls, you can't trust them. They will hurt you. Like, bro, what's wrong with y'all? Right? Boy, what's tender over a girl? You niggas have lost y'all minds.
Why in your estimation? Because we're on this now, Ron. Why has Anthony Edwards been better than Donovan Mitchell?
Oh my goodness gracious!
Why is who?
Why is Anthony Edwards better than Donovan Mitchell?
I don't even chill. I didn't answer this question so many times. I just want to ask you for now on why not? Like I asked you this last year. I answered this last year. Why can't
I don't remember. I don't remember what you said. That's why I'm asking.
That was when you said that Donovan Mitchell was a better defender than that.
Yeah,
I remember that.
I did say that. Yes, I did say that.
Yeah.
Yep.
And you said Donovan Mitchell had a better in-between game. He don't have a better in-between game.
Yes, he does. He got a better mid-range game than Anthony Edwards. Yes, he does.
He's just not a better player
better
than Anthony Edwards.
Better in-between game, better pull-up game, better. I think Anthony Edwards shoot the 3 better.
He a better pull-up from where?
I think from the mid-range, and I do think he got a better pull-up 3 game too. Yes, I do. Yes, I do think that. Mm-hmm.
Hey, shout out to Donovan Mitchell, man. He's just the best player I ever heard of.
Oh, man.
Yeah, but pull-up shooter than Anthony Edwards, I guess.
I think he's a better pull-up shooter in the mid-range. I think I'll give Anthony. I'll give the catch and shoot with Anthony Edwards at the long ball line 100%. I'll give you that one. No question about it. I think that he's great at the rim. I think he's a.
The step back threes count as pull-up threes.
Threes off the dribble or pull-up threes.
Yeah,
so
threes off the dribble, pull-up threes.
There's no way you saying that. There's no way you saying Donovan Mitchell is better than Anthony Edwards at that.
Well,
I think he's better.
Donovan Mitchell definitely got a better pull-out game.
Oh, for sure. For sure.
Are we including that in the evaluation? Just
no, we're not.
Oh. We could. Anyway. I mean, I'm not against it. You know.
Y'all dudes talking about.
I guess, but hey, man, chill. Hey, man, chill. I don't know if you're gonna ever get off that hill, man. I just don't think so. So
I am. I eventually will when he starts to decline. But when I watch Donovan Mitchell and I watch Anthony Edwards, it's close. Those two guys, this guy doesn't clear this guy. And when I watch
as far as skill, Donovan Mitchell is skill. I think people kind of misinterpret what I'm saying when it comes down to skill. It's just the force and the impact on the game. I don't fear Donovan Mitchell as I would fear Anthony Edwards. Like why? I just don't.
What is Anthony Edwards?
It's something about the way Donovan Mitchell get his. It's something about the way Donovan Mitchell get his.
That doesn't sound like facts. That sounds like a feeling to me. How you feel about it?
I mean, while I'm watching the game, it's based on me watching the game. So
the way that keep going. I'm listening.
The way that Ant get his and the way that Donovan Mitchell get his, it looks different and it feels different. Like it just seems as if I don't know. Some guys can just be like goddamn Michael Redd and shit. You know what I mean? Like Michael Redd, a baller, like a hooper, and then you got another guy like Ginobili or some shit. You know what I mean? It's like I fear Ginobili before I fear Michael Redd, but Michael Redd is a baller.
Yeah,
like that's kind of how it feels. Like if Ginobili was coming at me, it's like shit. That's fucking Ginobili. We got to worry about. If it's Michael Redd, it's like oh shit, we got Michael Redd boxed up. Like you know, he gonna give it to us or he ain't.
It's so interesting.
That's just how it feels.
It's so interesting. Like we all have these little random tangents where we start talking about a player, and it's usually a player that we like. It's like Oct with his Kawhi segments, me with my random Scotty mentions, Chill with his It could be Tatum when he's healthy. It could be Evan Mobley. It could be D. Mitch, Mars with his
difference is
goat
Kawhi
Musa
really that
Diabate.
bored, and Scotty
Why
little
is
ass
it that
bored.
you?
Notice how I'm the only one with a
why,
valid name. Notice that.
but why is it that you have chosen a player that you don't even like to be your random
I
segment?
mean,
of
I don't.
every single episode?
I'm not because
It's
I'm
like
not.
no publicity is bad
I'm not
publicity.
biased in this whole
We just
conversation,
spent an hour talking about Donovan Mitchell. And we don't have to talk about Donovan Mitchell. He's not even
I
part
said
of
we
it.
can move on, but somebody just asked me a super chat. But I'm just saying,
Someone
like,
did just ask him a super chat.
yeah. So I'm just not biased. Like, I don't necessarily have a favorite basketball player in the NBA. Like, it was James Harden, but like right now,
Dennis Schroeder.
yeah,
Like,
I do like. If I had to pick one, it would be Dennis Schroeder. But like, come on now, Dennis Schroeder ain't even like not even in those conversations. But I'm just saying, like, my favorite basketball player right now, I've been saying this the last 2 years, is Nafisa Collier. So I don't really give a shit that much. I'm biased.
Hey, I love that.
I'm biased towards her, but
like
I'm unbiased towards the NBA. Like I'm just calling it how I see it. I don't have what is it? I don't have no money in the game.
Is this an on-court evaluation or also an off-court evaluation? I just want to
I don't give a shit about I don't know them niggas off the court. I don't know Donovan Mitchell.
I'm talking about the fee thing, man.
Oh, no. I just like fee game. I just like fee game. Fee has one of the most beautiful games I've seen in a long time. Like she has no weakness.
She's absolutely beautiful. I will agree with that.
She has no weakness. So
all right,
I don't have a fight. I don't have a dog in this fight, bro. In the NBA, I don't have not one dog in the fight. I'm just saying this is my analysis of the game. That's it. Whether you like it or not, I understand that sometimes my analysis goes against these fanatics. Like anytime you say Luka, anytime you say Donovan Mitchell, anytime you say anything about anybody, motherfuckers just get on their high horse about it. Cool, I understand that, but that's y'all with that.
No, Drench, the difference, Drench, is when we're here and you ask me about a player, I have to give you I've been around you long enough to know that I can't just tell you because I said so as an answer. That's not the case. So if I tell you that I think Donovan Mitchell is the best two guard in the game, this is why I think he's the best two guard in the game.
Yeah.
I think he's the best two guard in the game because his ability to score. I think the pressure that he puts on defenses. I think the fact that he's able to play make for his other guys and get these guys open looks by his ability to score. I think his ability to look for other guys and get them involved in the game while he's also involved in the game. His stop and pop game, I think he's one of the best transition guards in the game. I think he's great at the strike, which means that we can go to him in the meat and potatoes of the game. I think he's great at drawing fouls. I also think he's a fantastic one-on-one player with ridiculous counters. I also think on defense, he's great in the gaps. And as a smaller guard, I think he's great on the glass. He will rebound. He's great at digs. When I say digs, I mean,
what do you mean he will rebound?
He will but I'm exactly
he'll get like 4 rebounds again.
What I think he will get
out
on the
of
glass.
Like 119 possessions.
But he will get on the glass.
He'll get 4 of them. So
he'll get on the glass. He will rebound, and he will rebound. I feel like when it's necessary to, he'll come up with big stops as a defender when it's necessary. He's not the all-league defender that.
Can you see Donovan Mitchell having a game like if he's not having a good scoring game? Can you see him having a game like maybe he'll get like 12 rebounds, like like 13 assists, some shit like that? If he
I literally just saw that a couple of nights ago against the Trailblazers, where he had 14 points. I think he had 10 assists that game, and
how many rebounds he had?
I think he had 6 rebounds. And a week ago, I want to say a week ago, Drench,
the guys I be talking about be having like 13 rebounds and shit. Like you know what I'm saying? Like
Donovan Mitchell versus Miami overtime loss. He had 15 rebounds, 8 assists.
So he will do these things that's necessary.
No, he needed 17 rebounds. They lost in overtime.
They did lose.
No, I don't know about that. That's good. I want to see him do more of that. I want to see him do more of that.
He had a 13, 12, and 9 game against Philly, in which they won.
And
he had a 37, 8, and 6 game against the Clippers. I
remember that Miami game. That's when he hit that crazy 3 in the corner.
And then Aaron Wiggins,
9 game, which they also won against Philly. Like, why are we acting like Donovan Mitchell's an empty calorie sport? This is what I'm saying. Like, you talk like him like he's Cam Thomas. He's not that dude. He does a lot of
y'all go way too far. Y'all go way too far to try to discredit the point. Like that's way too far, Penn. That's totally off subject. I'm just saying I want to see him do more of like putting his impact on the game rather than just like
how many games? Okay,
like, I want to see him like
Jordan.
Like to me with Anthony Edwards.
How many games do you think he's had more than 3 steals?
I don't know. I wasn't thinking about that. But like to me, with like
8.
Anthony Edwards, it's like okay, Ant might be having a rough night, but he'll sit up there and say, you know what, I got SGA. I'll guard him on his last possession, whether he stop him or not. Like he has that type of impact. Like, okay, I'm gonna stop you because this is just that dog in me. Like, or I'm gonna get these extra possessions for my teammate because it's just something about those guys seem like they put their impact on the game. Maybe, and chill. I'm gonna be honest. You haven't seen me make not one video about Donovan Mitchell because I think people are gonna say I'm biased about it. If I sat down and really critiqued all the things that I'm saying about Donovan Mitchell, it would come off as hate, and I don't want to be a hater towards Donovan Mitchell. I'm just telling you my analysis of what I'm saying. But if y'all want me to come up with a detailed description on why Donovan Mitchell is not a number one, I could do that. I just shied away from it because I know y'all gonna be like, "Oh, you hating," but I'm not hating. Like I don't really give a shit about Donovan Mitchell like that.
Don't make me take it there, chill, because I will.
Yeah, I will take it there, but and I would say I would say what I like about him. But I've really been having these same thoughts about Donovan Mitchell when he was in Utah. Like the same shit I've been saying about him when he was in Utah. It hasn't changed for me. Like Donovan Mitchell ain't Damian Lillard. You know what I mean? Like I feel differently towards Donovan Mitchell than I do towards Damian Lillard in his prime.
Yeah, because Damian Lillard was locking everyone up. Come on, man.
No, but Damian Lillard was better than Donovan Mitchell.
I agree.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah, I could get with
that. But they similar though. But you can say like, okay, this guy is better. That's what I'm saying. Like,
but this is the inconsistency, Jordan. Like you talking about, like, okay, well, if you like Anthony Edwards because he's willing to lock down the other team's best defender, I would argue Donovan Mitchell does that a hell of a lot more than Damian Lillard. You want Donovan Mitchell,
but you trying too hard to discredit what I'm saying. I'm just listen. I just admitted Damian Lillard and Donovan Mitchell are similar. Yes. I said the feel for Dame is totally different than with Donovan Mitchell. You would fear Damian Lillard than you would Donovan Mitchell. Why is that? Both, or am I making that up? Making that up? Do anybody think I'm making that up?
To me, that's marketing and hype also, right? Like Damian Lillard is a cold...
I don't give a shit about marketing and hype. I'm talking about playing.
You're talking about a guy who averages 30 points per game in the playoffs over the last 2 years. That's pretty scary. I mean, especially when the other team is trying to stop you with their two best defenders every single night. I don't think we give enough credit to the fact that he opens up the court for
Donovan Mitchell was. I mean, if Damian Lillard was on
like last year, Swiper was disrespecting the shit out of Donovan Mitchell, trying to say, "Oh, Donovan Mitchell's numbers down. Darius Garland, the best player on that team." Yeah, bullshit. Darius Garland was the best player on that team. No, he was not.
In the regular season, I think you can make a very valid argument.
You know what? Like, there's this quote, about SGA. There was like this viral tweet that went across my timeline and said, "Everybody better than SGA until it's time to be better than SGA." Yo, everyone better than Donovan Mitchell until it's time to be better than Donovan Mitchell.
I don't think nobody would even think about that shit.
The whole point of their segments was about the regular season.
Like Cade better than him, this guy better than him. Watch Cleveland versus the Pistons, and Cade shoot 18% from three, and then you be telling me like Donovan Mitchell way better because he averaged 35 in the season, like 35 in the series. I'm just saying, like, I feel like Donovan Mitchell does not deserve. I don't think with Donovan Mitchell's body of work, and I don't have a dog in this race either way. I don't hate him. I don't love him. He's not my favorite player. He's not one of my 20 favorite players. Just to let you know where I'm standing on Donovan Mitchell. But I respect the shit out of Donovan Mitchell.
I didn't say I don't respect him. I just said he doesn't have that feel like a Damian Lillard, and you went on this tangent about SGA and shit like that.
Yeah,
that has nothing to do with what I'm saying. I'm just saying Donovan Mitchell does not give me the same worries at night as Damian Lillard, and they similar players. That's
right. He doesn't make you. You don't get as tender about Donovan Mitchell as other players.
But Jordan, like, this is the consistency argument, right? Like you like on the one hand, you want to say he doesn't impact the game beyond scoring, right? He doesn't do the other things, which isn't true. But then on the other hand, you want to say Damian Lillard,
first of all, I didn't say he don't impact the game beyond scoring. I said I want him to. No, I didn't. I said I want him to do more. Better?
In fact,
I said I want him to do that.
The exact word was, how does he make other guys better? That's exactly what you said.
And again, like Damian Lillard.
Then I didn't say what Penn just said. Then you just said something totally different.
All right, we're not going to get anywhere here.
All right, fellas. Penn, Jordan, Chill, Ox, Mars. We got a lot to cover between now and the end of the show. So y'all just rock with me. We're going to be moving through these topics fairly quickly. We're still in the crunch time chat segment, so we got a couple more super chats we got to read. Then we got to talk about some other potential trade candidates. There is a big man in Sacramento that may be headed to Toronto, and we got to talk about that. We also got to talk about the players of the week. We also got super hot takes, and we also got more super chats, and we also have to talk about a team on the East Coast. I won't say their name, but they're buzzing right now. However, the next super chat I got is from Bob. Bob said, remember when dudes were saying Harden should just ride it out with the young prospect, Jason Tate, Christian Wood, and an amazing coach, Steven Silas? Laughing my ass off.
Yes, shit, he probably should have. Shit, he ended up in the same fucking position, so he probably should have.
Let me find out that this Donovan Mitchell bullshit took away from the golden hour Charlotte Hornets talk that we were about to have. I'm gonna be pissed off. Shit, I'm waiting for the show to show some Hornets respect for fucking like a year now. Shit.
Well, today might be the day.
I mean, to be fair, Pin, you just got on the Hornets train when Khan got over there. So shit.
No, I didn't.
Yeah, yes, you did.
I did. Yeah, I did. Yeah, I did. Yeah.
What the fuck? You ain't been waiting no year. You've been waiting 4 months, and all of a sudden you've been waiting a year.
The draft was in June. I liked their draft. It wasn't just Khan. It was Ryan Cockburner too. Sion James as well.
That other super chat that you had up there, Ron, that was about James Harden going back to Houston, and the reason why he didn't go back to Houston the first time, and Drench was there. The reason why he didn't go back to Houston was because he said he still wanted to lead the league in scoring, and Ime Udoka didn't want anything to do with what was going on with that. He was trying to build something over there, and that thing went to.
I don't think he wanted to lead the league in scoring, but I think he wanted to play a different brand of basketball, and I think Ime's words to him was the Rockets wasn't ready yet. I think he was saying they wasn't ready yet to do like the competing time basketball for him. So I think that's what that was about.
Go get James Harden now.
I said that at the beginning of the season, but shit, you know,
you need Fred to be willing to accept because he also has the same implied no trade clause. But if Fred's willing to go, Fred and Steven Adams for James Harden.
I can see Fred doing that.
Yeah, I don't think it's gonna happen. But
is Fred the only player we can trade?
He's the only one who makes the money work guaranteed because I know Fred and Steven Adams' contract matches up like perfectly with James Harden's.
What about if we trade Şengün?
Not trading Şengün. No,
I'm trading Şengün for Giannis though. I promise you, I'm doing that shit.
Oh, of course, you're gonna pay attention to that. But
Şengün's making 34, which means if you don't attach Steven Adams and you attach. What would have to be Şengün and Capella, Şengün and Tari, Şengün and someone like that. Maybe I guess it done. Well, Şengün by himself, is that enough?
No.
But we can't just trade. We can't just trade Şengün. I mean, they're gonna try it with Capella, but I think only trade would make sense for Şengün would be Giannis, and then we have to figure out how to get James Harden over there.
Which, by the way,
Fred VanVleet needs to accept.
Really quickly, Ron.
That shit.
Real quick, Ron. I was watching that Houston game. I'm not Houston. I'm sorry. I was watching that Philly game last night. Houston got an issue with energy and dirty work guys on the glass because Steven Adams is gone. Call up Philadelphia and find out, check their temperature on that kid Bona. See how they feel about him.
They still out rebounded them last night. They still was eating in the paint. They still was
they won the game because of second chance points. That's why they won.
Yeah, like they was still on the offensive glass.
Capella been nice. I ain't gonna lie.
Capella been.
I brought up Capella the other day. Y'all laughed at me. Capella. I want to say Capella.
He rebound. He play defense.
I want to say he leads the league in like offensive rebounds. I can't remember the stat that I heard from the announcer, but and this is a few games ago. He leads the league in like offensive rebounds per 100 or something like that.
Oh, it was some shit like that per 100 minute.
Yeah, hypothetical stats.
Yeah,
he averages 10 rebounds per. He averages 10 offensive rebounds per 100 possession.
That's ridiculous.
But all right, y'all. The next super chat that I got is from Champion Junior. Said, I know I probably missed it, but where's Swiper? Because Shea gave the Nuggets MVP belt.
We talked about it yesterday.
Oh, yeah, you just need to go. Yeah, you just need to go to yesterday's episode.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, we talked about it yesterday. Yes, we did.
Hey, I didn't hear it. Did Swiper make an excuse?
No.
Really?
He gave it up. He gave it up.
Shit.
Yeah, he did.
There was nothing he could really say. Yeah, Marcy had to give it up. There was nothing he could really say.
Really? Sometimes, man, I be waiting on Swiper excuse. Swiper, if you see anytime the Nuggets lose or the Broncos lose, Swiper got his list of excuses ready. He be looking at that list. Y'all use number 21 today. That's Swiper.
He did tell me, by the way, what I saw though. which I thought was pretty incredible. Like, forget what I saw. He's going to tell me what I saw. Like, no, that's not what happened. No.
Marge, you said Swiper had an excuse?
No, I'm talking to Penn in the chat.
Oh, okay, because I was about to say,
Man, why you in the chat?
I don't know. Swiper be having them.
You could handle it up here, Penn. You
I ain't never seen Swiper say the Denver Nuggets lost fair and square. Never. It's always some bullshit.
Yeah. I don't even know.
The next super chat is from Luco. Luco said, Wendy said, the Cavs have talked to the Bucks about Giannis, the Mavs about AD, and are worried Spider might not resign.
Like, what's the
Bye, Spider.
What's the timeline in your estimation? Like,
Bye, Roach.
How long we should hold on to a guy? Okay, so for example, like we trade for Donovan Mitchell. All right, we trade for Donovan Mitchell in September of 2022. We're in 2026. So 23, 22, 23, 23, 24. So we're in year 4. And we gave up 4 ones for Donovan Mitchell, right? So now we're in year 4 of this of this rebuild, right? How long do we have when it comes to a guy where we have to decide, all right, it's time to get off of him and it's not working?
I don't think there's an exact formula.
I don't think you should do it.
That's what I'm trying to say. It's like I can't base what I'm doing on what this team did or what what worked for that team. It's like we got different people. These are all different humans, different development, different places, different cities. You know what I'm saying? We got different attractions. Everything is different. I think you have to be able to adapt as a GM, as a franchise, a coach, or owner. You got to be able to move. Like when you have to, if Giannis goes here, then okay, then we're gonna do this. Or if Donovan Mitchell starts getting disgruntled, then man, we trade him or we let him walk. We empty up some salary cap. I don't know. I don't think there is an exact formula to this. I think you have to be able to adapt.
And chill. I would say the same shit. I agree with Ox, but I also feel like if I'm a team owner, and I know it seems like every owner is invested in winning in the next 4 years. To me, that's an unrealistic, winning is hard. And I'm not making no excuse for winning or losing, but I'm saying that shit is hard. So if I'm an owner, I want a GM and I want a coach that's going to build something for the next 10 years, right? And I want to judge, as long as we not just absolutely freaking horrible all the time. But if I'm the Cavs and I be talking all that shit about Donovan Mitchell and shit like that, but realistically, I wouldn't trade none of them. And if he wants to go, cool. That's not a player that I want on my team. If he's telling me to trade him, I'll trade him, cool. But as far as we just can't get over the hump. I'm gonna eventually just keep stacking chips, and then we're gonna build so much chemistry together, and then we're gonna develop so many guys. Sooner or later, we just gonna be one of them teams that just you can't get rid of, like the Utah Jazz. You know what I mean? I'm talking about the Utah Jazz back when they had John Stockton and them, right? Where they just keep building, building.
Does the salary cap in the
that's the shit I don't like about the NBA.
That's what I'm saying. Because we're in a league of such parity. Like the timeline gets moved up, and it's now. It's right now. I hate that. It's not in 2 years. It's not in 3 years. So I'm thinking, how long do we hold on to a guy? I think that's what's going on in Cleveland right now, considering considering looking to move on from Jared Allen. I'm considering looking to move on from Darius Garland because they're looking at this situation like, we got to shave some money.
Yeah.
The window to win is still open, but we can't have X amount of dollars on our books because
I don't like that. But I don't like that though, Chill. I don't like that because it's kind of stupid. Just think of a team like the Wizards for an example. They got all Bradley Beal and John Wall, and they've been in shambles every since. They made the playoffs 1 year with Russell Westbrook. But John Wall and Bradley Beal gave them their best chance to win anything. And they just haven't recovered from that.
That was almost 10 years ago.
Yeah, exactly. And my thing is, why had you not just kept those two together and just kept building and building? Yes, you're going to go through some shit in 10 years. If we've been 10 years and competing, and we've been friends for 10 years and we compete damn near every day, we're going to go through some shit. We're going to go through rough patches to where we might not get along. But at the end of the day, bruh, I'm Bradley Beal, you John Wall. We can't make this shit work with adding draft capital players that we developing because now they took the bait. Oh, get out of here. We're rebuilding. You motherfuckers been rebuilding for 10 years now. And you still not taking nobody serious. Now you got Trae Young. What you gonna do when that don't work in 2 years? Trade? To to me, I just don't understand that, and I guess it's because of the way the collective bargain agreement is set up that it encourages teams to get off of players and shit like that. I think it's bad for business. I think it's bad for basketball, to be honest with you.
Sucks.
All right, fellas, we're going to go ahead and change gears and talk about another trade that is potentially looming and is on the horizon. Domantas Sabonis obviously has suitors, and the Kings have made it known that they have some guys that are available. They just recently made a trade by getting rid of Keon Ellis, sending him over to the Cleveland Cavaliers. Now Domantas Sabonis is next up, and that was Keon Ellis and Dennis Schroeder. But now Domantas Sabonis seems to be next in line. The Toronto Raptors are reportedly offering RJ Barrett, Jakob Poeltl, Ochai Agbaji, and draft capital to the Sacramento Kings in talks for Domantas Sabonis. Ox, how you feel about this?
I mean, Toronto absolutely should do that. It's a good move for them.
But who Toronto gonna have to give up?
He said Jakob, RJ.
That'd be good for the Kings. That'd be good for the Kings.
It says draft capital too.
Yeah, I think that's a pretty good move for Toronto. Man, that'd be.
It's good for both, Box.
Why don't you like it, Penn? Because I can see Penn over there stewing. Penn, why is this an issue?
I'm not moving draft picks for Domantas Sabonis. If it's just Jakob Poeltl and RJ Barrett, I can hear it. If it's Ochai Agbaji, I don't care. But draft picks, nah. I'm done.
Ain't no way you getting Sabonis without draft picks.
You know that right now, Penn, because if I'm Sacramento, I need draft picks.
No way.
Yeah, you ain't getting none. You ain't getting none without draft picks.
Chill. Let me give you a little brief history of this Toronto Raptors front office trading draft picks.
Sure.
They traded a first-round pick for a second-round pick in the 2022 draft for Thaddeus freaking Young, okay? That Thaddeus Young trade was meant to dump Goran Dragic. That pick ended up being 20th or 21st. You know who was available at that pick? Peyton Watson, Christian Brown, Walker
It's
Kessler,
hindsight, though,
Nikola
Penn.
Jovic.
Come on now, Penn.
Hold up, Andrew Nemhard. They
It's
ended up with Christian Koloko with the 33rd pick. That same year, because they stupidly decided to make Kem Birch an $18 million contract extension because he played half a season of halfway decent hoops, they wanted to dump Kem Birch because he wasn't a good center, and they wanted to get Jakob Poeltl, one of the worst trades in franchise history. They pulled themselves out. They were the 6th worst team in the league in the Wemby sweepstakes. They said, how could you ask Fred VanVleet to tank? They decided, we're going to go make a trade for Jakob Poeltl to help Fred VanVleet boost his value for his next contract, and we're going to pull ourselves out of the Victor Wembanyama sweepstakes. Granted, maybe you don't get Victor Wembanyama. Could you have at least gotten Brandon Miller? Could you have at least gotten Amen Thompson, Asar Thompson, Kaysen Wallace, Derek Lively? No, you ended up with Grady Dick at the 13th overall pick, who is one of the worst players in the league right now. So no, I don't want to trade any first round picks. And by the way, that pick that you traded to San Antonio for Jakob Poeltl turned into the 8th overall pick. And you know who was available at the 8th overall pick? Could have got, you potentially, if you were a little bit worse, you could have potentially gotten Donovan Clingan, Zach Edey, which would have replaced the center that you tried to get in Jakob Poeltl. Could have also gotten Matas Buzelis at that pick. Nikola Topic hasn't really worked out with the health stuff, but Topic was there as well. Khalil Ware was there. I'm saying I'm done trading picks. I want the
Raptors are in a different situation, though. Raptors are in a win situation.
To your
winning,
point,
bro. This
Penn,
is not real.
I do appreciate that, Penn, but Ox, it sounded to me like he don't know how to treat her. So just let her go. I'll take care of her. Yeah, hand him over.
To think you can get
That's
something, think the Raptors can get anything without trading.
Because I'm listening to you. I'm listening to you.
RJ Barrett's been fine this year, Jordan.
The draft picks that you had, the draft picks that you had, you clearly ain't using them right. You clearly are not using them right. You're not. You draft, like you said, you drafted Grady Dick, and that was wrong.
That's the one pick we screwed up on.
Okay.
We also, by the way, traded the pick that turned into what could have been AJ Mitchell again. Like hindsight, yes.
Hindsight,
but
though.
The Raptors,
come on now, man.
Can we be for real for a second, Jordan?
Yes.
The same dude who made those picks that you're saying are bad now is the same guy who drafted Norman Powell, same guy who found that's Masai Ujiri, same guy who found OG Anunoby in the 20s, same guy who found Pascal Siakam in the 20s, same guy who found Fred VanVleet.
What do you mean found OG Anunoby? Did you see
in free
OG
agency?
in
He didn't
Indiana?
draft Fred VanVleet.
Yes.
He got Fred VanVleet in free agency. Yes, he did.
OG
hold up.
was not some diamond.
Undrafted
No,
free
no,
agency,
because
so pretty much
OG was
drafted
not
him.
some diamond in the rough. Everybody knew about OG Anunoby.
Then why did he go
Indiana.
23rd, Ox?
Yes, he was. He was a diamond in the rough, Fox. He was really raw
my
at
God.
Indiana.
Why did he go 23rd, Ox? Why did he go 23rd,
It's my fault. I wasn't watching college basketball.
That's what a diamond in the rough
He got
is.
injured.
23rd.
Yes.
Okay, so
That's why he
so
slipped,
so
though,
you just answered your
I know
own
that.
question, Pin.
But that's not a diamond. That's not a diamond.
You
in the
just,
rough.
you just
still a
answered your
diamond in
own
the rough.
question. That's
Not
not
You got him
really
at
got
20.
hurt.
All right.
Okay, you're not supposed to draft max players at 23. Okay, I'm gonna say that right
Michael
now.
Porter Jr.
So,
got drafted,
so what I'm saying is
17?
all those guys are all
Like 16,
all stars or
17,
borderline
14.
all stars or max
Yeah,
players.
That's not a
And
diamond in
the
the rough
same
either,
guy-
though.
But the same, look,
It's
the
not
Raptors
a
are good at
diamond in the rough
drafting.
if everybody knows about you. If everybody knows how good you are, it's not a diamond in the rough.
And why are all these people passing on him then, Ox?
If he got hurt.
22
If he got hurt.
Pin
teams
just
passed on
told you
him.
why. Pin just so
Because he got
what?
hurt.
That doesn't mean just
Okay,
Just
we
keep
can move
going,
on.
keep going,
My
keep going.
my
Kenny
point
Martin got
my
hurt too,
point my
so
point is
he
the
was
Raptors
number
are
one
good at
overall
drafting.
in
The
And that was a
Raptors
completely different
historically have been
draft.
pretty
Totally
good at drafting. Okay, the Raptors have been pretty good at
One of the
drafting.
worst drafts.
They found Scotty Barnes. CMB's cool. Jamal Shedd's good. They got him at 45 last year. The Raptors are good at drafting. I don't want to trade any more draft picks. Okay.
But are y'all trying to win? I think the Raptors are in a win. The East is open. Well, now it's not really that much open. Now Joel Embiid is
Brandon
back.
Ingram
This-
plus
but
Scotty
this-
Barnes
this
plus
the thing.
DeMontis Sabonis is a weird fit.
This the thing, though, Drench. This is the thing right here. See, but Penn is being ungrateful and not understanding that even giving Jakob Poeltl, RJ Barrett, a couple draft picks and OJ Abaji, they're still
Have you
like
seen this offense without RJ Barrett?
The Raptors are winning the trade, and now you don't want to give up no first round picks. Like, what
We
you-
are
you
not
trying- you
winning
trying
the
to put-
trade.
You win that trade if you give up a couple first rounds and
Fuck you.
Jakob Poeltl and RJ Barrett.
No.
You won the trade.
Yeah, I
If
first
I'm
of all,
giving up,
in the current NBA, in the current
And OJ
CBA,
Abaji,
DeMontis
you won the
Sabonis is
trade.
not a max player. He is not a max player.
Says
he
you.
actually, wait a minute,
That's
Penn.
me. Yes.
So
That's
he
me.
so Sabonis actually fits the timeline and what you guys are doing. I think
Why?
I think he fits your offense. Because
Scotty and Sabonis together would be good as hell.
Yeah, I
Man,
think he-
hold on.
I-
With BI too.
the reason why he
good as
fits
hell.
the reason why he fits the timeline. What is he? 28? I want to say he's 28, something
He
like
looks
that. 29.
38, but shit, he might be
Yeah,
28.
I think he's 28, 29. So the timeline with what you guys got going on over there in terms of winning right now, I really don't love getting off RJ Barrett, but if it's for Sabonis and the way our offense is figured out, I mean set up, I would much rather have Sabonis, a big man that could pass, a big man that could rebound, because what that does is that gives you less, that gives teams less second chance opportunities. I think that enhances your defense, and I think that makes you guys better in that aspect. I think on offense, I think him playing at the pinch post, and I also think him playing on the wing, and I think them operating off of him as a passing big, I think that would work for Scotty Barnes. I also think that would work for guys like Grady Dick, because I think that you can get open looks for guys like Grady Dick, and maybe, quite possibly, he can be a better
Chill.
shooter.
He's about to be 30 in 3 months.
Okay, so he's
And he
29
makes
years
and he makes $40 million a year for the next 3 years.
still in his
Yeah,
prime. He's still in his prime. It's not like
Still a good player.
yeah, he's still in his prime. It's not like he's a bad player. I think he's a damn good player.
Okay.
Why do people
Let
say
me
30 and
let me
act
ask you a
like
question.
that means
What
something?
was
That's
his
a good
best
age.
season? No. Hang on. You telling me he's still in his prime. What was his best season? When was his best season? If he's still in his prime, why is the last time that he made an All-Star team was 4 years ago? It's just because the Sacramento Kings are terrible.
Yeah, that has nothing to do with it.
Come on now.
All-Star?
No.
That has nothing to do with nothing.
That's fair, Penn.
But
You-
just
so
because
you're
he's
te- you're
30,
telling me-
Penn,
you're
why do
telling me
you think
DeMontis
when
shouldn't
players
have
turn 30, they
been an
just
All-Star
automatically
last year,
old?
Penn?
Yes, I am.
So you're telling me
Bringing up the last time he was an All-Star when he was All-NBA the next year, but not an All-Star is funny.
right. But you're telling me that DeMontis didn't have action he wasn't playing at an All-Star level last season?
No, I don't.
Okay.
I mean,
Last
he
season,
he was
He
close.
definitely was last season.
I mean, once again, you just
He's almost
drafted Colin Murray Boyles. You
Look at
just
me.
drafted Colin Murray Boyles. Scotty Barnes is shooting like I think 10% from three the last month. Brandon Ingram struggles to get into the paint. This is a team that does not get into the paint. Now, I understand DeMontis Sabonis is an automatic paint touch, and I understand that he's a pretty good shooter. He's an underrated shooter.
You
So
just
I
saw
get
through
it.
your problems.
Okay, and if it's Jakob Poeltl and RJ Barrett and Ochai Abaji and a couple second-round picks, I'll roll the dice on just getting off of Jakob's contract because that contract is atrocious.
You're absolutely winning that trade. That's a fleece. You guys are.
Yeah, that's
we're
good.
getting-
That's
we're-
great.
we're
And
getting
the
fleeced.
Kings are a terrible organization that doesn't know how to doesn't know how to trade. So hopefully,
and they're
can
giving you
that.
their best player. They're giving you, if not their best player, they're giving
Maybe
you
you want a
their
first round
best
pick
player.
back. And I think if I'm the Raptors,
fleeced
I'm
in this
taking that.
trade. Absolutely.
If I'm the Raptors, I'm taking that.
To be honest with you, because the thing that it covers up is now you got an issue in the hole, right? You got an issue at the 5 spot. That issue is no longer that issue is no longer there now. Now you got a big who can rebound, you got a big who can pass, you got a big who can score, right? You got a lob threat. Those things all work for you. Penn, now if you're worried about the money, that's something different, right? If you're worried about the money,
I'm
not
worried about the timeline show because I am worried about the contracts. I am worried about the fact that I think Brandon Ingram is overpaid significantly.
I mean, but goddamn, you're
what
not
he
happy
provides.
with shit on the Raptors. Like it's just like if anybody is
I'm happy with Scotty
over
Barnes.
what you want them to be. It's
Scotty
like
Barnes.
goddamn, Penn. Like
I'm happy with Colin Murray Boyles.
It's not a but those Colin Murray Boyles not moving.
I'm happy with Jacoby Walter.
Moves the needle for the Raptors.
I'm happy with Jamal Shad.
Didn't you not want CMB?
Going to tell me I'm not
Weren't
happy
you
with
mad about
CMB?
CMB being drafted?
To keep it real with you, Ron, we shouldn't even be doing business with Toronto. They don't have a package worth. We don't. I'm talking to Ron. Ron, they don't have a pack. They don't have a package.
You're talking to Brock Purdy.
Like with the what you
That's
just said
Sam
you're
Darnold.
offering is not even a worthy package. This shit is terrible. Like this
I'm
is
just
a
saying,
terrible
Penn.
package.
I'm just
Like,
saying with Penn though,
Jacob Poodle and RJ, which y'all know I like
Jakob.
RJ, but with Jacob Poodle and RJ, which like I said, y'all know I'm fine to RJ, but it's not worth Demontis. Like we are absolutely getting fleeced dealing with the Toronto Raptors. I think if we're gonna move off of Demontis, we need to look somewhere else. We need to look elsewhere, somewhere that actually has a worthy package for him. This is ridiculous.
Wonderful. You know what? This is like that first round date. You know, this is like that first date where I decide you suck, you decide I suck, and we both go home after 5 minutes. That's perfect.
Well, no.
That's perfect.
Even in those situations.
Wait, you guys go to separate homes or the same home?
No. Right. That's what I'm saying, Ron. Even when you go on that first date and you realize, we're not compatible, you can still smash, and then we
exactly. That's when I'm really trying to smash.
After that, all right, no more.
Not long term, Box.
So
you hate me. I hate you.
So good time, not a long time, baby.
So personally, as a
enjoy your life, baby.
That's when I'm real. Look, hey, that's when I'm gonna just come out for real and just ask for some ass. Once we get to that point,
facts. So what camera said in that song?
So as a person who watches every single Raptors game, here are my 10. Here are my 10 players.
10 of them.
For fuck's sake, man. Here are my 10 players for the Raptors.
I done came all the way out here. I got dressed and all
Go
this
ahead,
shit.
Penn. 10 players. Who you got, Penn? 10 of them.
Man.
10 players.
Kyrie
You done
Irving.
shaved?
I'm gonna rank them out. Kyrie
I
Irving,
wasted my good cologne.
Kyrie Irving, Day'Ron Sharpe, Malik Monk, Robert Williams, Najee Marshall, Donovan Clingan, Jock Landale, Ivica Zubac, Santi Aldama, Ayo Dosunmu. That's my 10. These are my 10 dudes that I would target if I was the Raptors, based on what they need.
You didn't say Kyrie Irving?
Yeah, you did say Kyrie Irving.
Absolutely. I said Kyrie Irving.
I can appreciate the DeSomo thing. You think he's better than Abaji?
He's so much better than Abaji.
Okay.
Why the hell would you want Santi Aldama?
Darko, our head coach has like an incredible relationship with that dude.
What the fuck? Pig. Ain't no way you just said that.
Wait a minute, Jordan. Let's not act like we didn't just see.
He's a really good player too, by the way. He's a really good player too. Santi Aldama is a really good player.
Let's not act like we didn't just see Trae Young just go to Atlanta because he's got a great to Washington because he got a great relationship.
What about the on the court shit though? What about the on the court?
The on the court shit is great too because we don't have a stretch. We don't have a stretch big who's 7 feet tall.
That's what I'm talking about.
Santi Aldama is a really good player.
I like Santi Aldama. That's what I thought you was going somewhere with that part. You know how good he is at basketball.
But here's the thing. These pre-existing relationships with coaches and players absolutely do matter. Darko Rajakovic,
how does that help the fucking Raptors?
Oh my God. Jordan, try to understand me. Continuity matters when you're trying to add a dude mid-season. Day'Ron Sharpe played with Scotty Barnes in high school. They have a pre-existing relationship. There is a feel there.
What the fuck they got to do with the NBA?
Oh my God. If I have some pre-existing chemistry with a player, it is much easier to add that player at the deadline instead of adding someone who's brand new to every player on your team. It's the same thing with adding Trey Murphy. Trey Murphy and Brandon Ingram played together for 4 years. So
what about the other guys on the team? That's just one player.
Yes, I understand that, but that one player helps ease the transition from that player to this player. It is an automatic thing, man. It's the same thing with Tante Aldama. Darko Rajakovic spent an entire summer with Santi. Santi actually they speak the same language when it comes to basketball.
What that got to do with the team? That's the coach and the player.
No, Drake,
That's got to do nothing with the other players.
But we're not just bringing this dude over just for one player. Just because you get along or you good with this one player, that doesn't mean it's going to work. We got this dude on the group. We got this dude on the group because it's conducive to the whole group, not just the one guy. No, it works with the one guy, but it also works with the group too, Drench.
It helps to have that one player or two players there that
no
the player already familiar with.
Hold
on. I forgot one more. I'm gonna add one more. Goga Batadze. I'm gonna add one more. There's my 11th. Goga Batadze.
When I'm bringing up the coach. Okay, so hold on, really quickly. The guy that I always bring up, and this is my go-to on the regular. When Mark Aguirre got on the Detroit Pistons, he was cool with Isaiah Thomas. When he got with the group, his game was conducive to the group. But it helped the fact that he was cool with Isaiah Thomas.
It helped the fact that Mark Aguirre was a dude.
Okay, that's Ben's point. That's
Santi Aldama's a dude.
Santi Aldama is not no star or a dude.
Okay,
so
cool.
You assuming his gender?
Would you?
Oh God! Oh God!
Don't do that.
All right. Santi Aldama is not a Mark Aguirre. He's not even in that caliber. That's
not the point that I'm making, Drench. The point that I'm making is that when Mark Aguirre got on that crew, those guys were not on the same page with him. What smoothed over the transition was Isaiah Thomas. To Penn's point, a guy on the crew that you get along with, that you're good with.
I understand. I very much understand that.
Hang on. One more thing, one final thing, and I will shut up. One more thing. We already have a player who has a lot of what Santi Aldama does in terms of Sandro Mamukelashvili. So sometimes, again, it really helps when you already have a player that fits the archetype because people already have a rhythm with that offensive player. So, like, for instance, Jordan, you know this, you're a coach. You run sets as a team. It helps to slide a guy in who literally fits exactly what the other guy is doing. We already have a familiarity with a roll cut. You know, like when I introduced, I promise you, my list was not fucking random. When I introduced Donovan Clingan, it's because Donovan Clingan can do a lot of the stuff that Jakob Poeltl can do.
Hell of a lot better than Santi Aldama.
Okay. It's the same thing with Jock Landale, Ivica Zubac. Like, again,
ain't no fucking way you want Jock Landale on that team.
Yeah, I do, because we've been playing Colin Murray Boyles at center. Okay, so we've been getting crushed, and I'm tired of watching my star player play center. Okay, and Kyrie Irving was another example. Kyrie Irving is just a basketball savant. He's one of the smartest basketball players in the league. So I actually trust him to learn an offense very quickly. So it's like, if you're gonna add someone at the trade deadline,
Kyrie.
So
Kyrie gonna go over there and learn that offense. That's what you think?
Yeah, very quickly, because Kyrie is one of the smartest basketball players in the league. Yeah.
Or no, he's one of the best basketball players in the league. But
he's also one of the smartest basketball players in the league.
Yeah, sure. But Kyrie just gonna go over there and do what the fuck Kyrie do. Ain't no learning no fucking offense with Kyrie over there. What the fuck we talking about? You gonna get Kyrie so your introduction gonna be Kyrie is, hey Kyrie, we want you to learn this offense and you fit in with the rest of these guys. That's what your introduction gonna be with Kyrie? Or you gonna say, Kyrie, come here and be Kyrie? Which one, Penn?
Two things can be true. You can learn an offense and still be yourself. Brandon Ingram learned this offense and is still himself.
You hated that. Fellas. When I told you about Brandon Ingram, you said that ain't Raptors fucking basketball. And I said, that's fucking Brandon Ingram.
Oh, that is true.
You did not.
That is true.
Ingram, you did not. That is.
What do you mean I did not like Brandon Ingram?
You did not.
You said Brandon Ingram wasn't playing Toronto Raptors basketball, and I said, Penn, they got him to beat Brandon Ingram. And you said that's not what the fuck we do.
Yes, because Brandon Ingram has been at his best when he has played Raptors basketball. This year, there's been a combination of the two things. I think Kyrie Irving is a much better player than Brandon Ingram. Let's just be real about that, okay? When Kyrie Irving was last healthy, he's a different class of player. And I do believe that, look, I watched the other game. I watched the Raptors play the Jazz without Keontae George, and they ran a full court press like we were a fucking high school team. And we turned the ball over like an uncomfortable amount against Isaiah Collier and Lauri Markkanen. Okay, now I'm not disrespecting the Jazz. Shout outs to the Jazz, but they are the 30th ranked defense in the NBA for a reason. They're not good. Cody Williams not a good defender. Ace Bailey not a good defender. There's no business. They're not good defenders, Ron. They're not good by NBA standards. They could be decent, they could be long, whatever, but they're not good defenders.
Penny, it's a difference though. Like when you're running that full court press, when you have long athletic guys, that's how you turn people over.
Are
Cody
you
Williams
crazy?
Cody and Ace Bailey aren't bad on-ball defenders either. They might be bad in terms of rotating and stuff like that. They're not bad on-ball defenders.
First
They're
of all,
long and
I
athletic
have seen
guys.
this team shoot 37% against zone defenses. You know why zones are a gimmick defense in the NBA? Because most teams can beat zones very comfortably. You know who can't beat a zone defense? Emmanuel Quickley. And RJ Barrett is like the zone buster on this team because he gets 2 feet in the paint. Now, you want to trade RJ Barrett to get Domantas Sabonis so we can get fucked up by the zone even more? That's cool. My point is we need Malik Monk or we need dynamic ball handlers on this team. We don't got a single one. Emmanuel Quickley keeps picking up his dribble.
Malik Monk. Now y'all really trying to fleece us.
No, we want look. I wanted.
Hand over Russ too, Ox. Hand over Russ.
You can't have Malik.
Hand over Russ too, Ox.
No, thank you. You can keep Russell Westbrook. No, I wanted Malik Monk and Keon Ellis for RJ Barrett. I would have done that. I would have done that in a heartbeat, and y'all would have gotten a much better player than DeAndre Hunter and RJ Barrett. That much I will tell you. So I would have done that deal in a heartbeat, and I think the Raptors would have as well. But unfortunately, the money didn't work out. So at this point, yeah, I mean, I would love Malik Monk, man. I think Malik Monk really fits next to Scotty and BI.
All right, fellas. Well, what we are going to talk about is the 2 players that performed the best last week. Yes, just yesterday, the NBA announced the players of the week. And would you believe me if I told you in the Western Conference, it was Dillon Brooks, whose team went 3-1 without Devin Booker. Dillon Brooks averaged 28.8 points, 4.5 rebounds, and shot 54% from the three-point line. And would you believe me even more if I told you that in the Eastern Conference, it was Brandon Miller who brought home the player of the week. His team went 4-0. Brandon Miller averaged 26.3 points, 5.8 rebounds, and he shot 50% from 3. Fellas, let's talk about these 2 guys. Jordan, are these 2 dudes?
Wasn't Drench talking about trading Brandon Miller the other day?
Oh, yeah, I'm gonna put that shit on me. You got me fucked up. I ain't said that shit.
That was Doma who did that.
Oh, that was Dama. Oh, okay, my bad, Drench.
Yeah, I said Dillon Brooks should have been an all-star reserve. That's what I said. But
I'm not
hey, man, Ron, by the way, to answer your question, those are 2 dudes. Sometimes when Dillon Brooks let his hair down, though, you might have to ask him his pronouns. But for the most part, those are 2 dudes.
Shout out Dillon Brooks and Brandon Miller, fellas. Thoughts on this? Well deserved.
I mean, they both played well.
They bought out for sure.
Yeah,
for sure.
Shout out to Dillon Brooks getting some recognition.
Hey man, shout out DB. DB been doing this thing, man. Shout out me though. Y'all niggas know. Y'all niggas supposed to. When I get on the panel, for you niggas ever disrespect me, and it's the guys in the chat mainly. You niggas should always say, shout out to Jordan for calling that Phoenix Sun shit though. Y'all should give me that respect every single time before you open your mouth and disagree with me and say I don't know ball. Y'all should do that every single time. So it is what it is though. But y'all gonna forget that though. You know, I ain't gonna trip though. Y'all gonna forget it. Y'all gonna say I never said
Jordan.
Nothing.
Jordan, shout out to you for predicting the Phoenix Suns and Dillon Brooks.
There we go. Appreciate it.
Yeah, Jordan, also shout out to you for saying that the Suns won that trade.
Jordan, with this Phoenix team, with this Phoenix team, Jordan, but before the season started, you were high on Phoenix because I didn't think they would be this good. I thought they were a playing team at best. I didn't like where the scoring was going to come from. I didn't like the offense in terms of who was going to run it. When you saw this team, like what were you seeing that was better than what I was seeing?
Structure. They didn't have no structure playing with Kevin Durant and Bradley Beal and no point guards and shit like that. They didn't have any structure. They had too many scorers. You had too many guys that got to make too many sacrifices. Winning championships don't come with everybody on the team making a scoring sacrifice. Winning championships, sometimes you just got to accept this guy does what he do, and we got to accept that, and we got to move around it. Ain't no such thing as change the way everybody on the team play. So when I saw they got rid of Kevin Durant, they added Dillon Brooks, and then I'm like, Devin Booker can be Devin Booker now. He looked uncomfortable for the past couple of years. He can be Devin Booker now. Then I'm like, Dillon Brooks coming over there, and and he's gonna bring that attitude. He's gonna play hard every single night. You got to live with the bullshit shots he take night in and night out. You got you add a big like the Williams kid
and Mark Williams.
Yeah,
Sure,
I like the Malawat too. He's not getting as much tickets as I thought he would get, but and then you still got guys like Royce O'Neal, Oso Iguodala. It's shaky sometimes in and out. Another guy, Grayson Allen, and then you added how you say that kid name from UConn? I mean Villanova.
Gillespie.
Sure. Yeah, you adding guys like that. Like you allow like they have what we like to call a team, not a superstar team. They have a team. It's so much easier to build around a bunch of average and role players than 4 or 5 superstars. So I was like, when I'm seeing this, I'm like, oh shit, this makes sense. The attitude is right. It makes sense. Now, do I think they're gonna win a championship? Nah, I can't see that. But at the same time, I can see them contending, and it just really depends on Devin Booker.
Yeah.
How much would Devin Booker rise in a playoff series? So that's what I saw.
To your point, I felt like with moving off of Bradley Beal and now bringing in Jalen Green, I just thought that it was going to be that situation all over again, except Jalen Green is younger. That him and Devin Booker are just bumping into each other, only except Jalen Green's been out of the lineup. I also was worried about the lead guard situation, not realizing that Colin Gillespie's backs have been really good for them.
Really good. Jalen Green haven't even really been playing.
Yeah, he hasn't been playing. So, and now we're having the point guard situation the way it is with Colin Gillespie being a distributor that he is, being able to knock down open shots, being a defender that he is, because he will compete on defense and causing second chance opportunities, making plays for them to be able to get on offense. I think that that's great for them. The guy that, like you guys know how I feel, the Milwaukee Bucks starting small forward is in Phoenix. His name's Ryan Dunn. The fact that Milwaukee passed on him, I'm still on that. And the fact that he actually got better this year. What's the big kid's name, Oz? I keep forgetting. I'm not talking about
Oso.
Say it again, Ron.
Oso.
Yeah,
Special Agent Oso.
I really like him. I like him a lot. And to your point, Drench, I didn't see the vision in terms of them coming together the way that they came together, like the group. I just didn't think that the pieces would be as good as they were, and they actually are. This team is really good, and Dillon Brooks brings a tenacity. He brings an attitude that they didn't have last year. He brings another bucket getter, and I think he gives them confidence that they didn't have last year. So I like what I'm seeing with this Phoenix group. I do.
I think their next step. I don't think they should get another scoring guard. To be honest, I think they need in order for them to win the championship. And I know nobody's really picking them to win the championship, but I'm just saying to build off of what they're doing, because they should go to the playoffs and they should push a team, maybe 7. I don't know. But the next step for them is to get a consistent scoring big. They can get a big that can score consistently. And it's going to be hard as hell to beat them for the next couple of years if they can keep these guys together. Where do they get that big from? I don't know. And it don't have to be a superstar. I don't know if he's going to be that good of a scorer, but we need somebody we can throw that ball down to.
They got Mark Williams.
I don't think they need him to be Drench. I think that he could be. I think he could be a guy who can get a bucket, but I don't think he needs to be a 24, 25 a game guy or 19 or 20 a game guy.
I don't. And I could be wrong. I'm not mad if I'm wrong about Malawat, but I'm saying I think we need one of them bigs that can consistently like give me like an Andrew Bynum to this team. Not saying that Andrew Bynum type in 2026. But I'm saying, like, you know how Andrew Bynum just gave the Lakers some extra shit sometimes?
Yeah.
They need that. Like, if they can get somebody like that, whether it's in a draft or whether it's through free agent, they need somebody that can just consistently just be that paint presence for them. I don't want nobody else on the perimeter. I'm cool with what we got on the perimeter.
When Mark Williams is good, though, he's really good. Like Mark Williams.
He is. But I feel like sometimes Ox, he got to be set up. Sabonis would be a good one.
Most big guys got to be set up though. A lot of these big guys in the game today, they got to be set up.
He's a really good offensive. He's a really good offensive rebounder. He chased down, but he's athletic. And
I want somebody I can throw it down to though, like Sabonis.
But I mean, even Mark Williams. I've seen Mark Williams catching on the block, and he makes simple, basic moves. I don't think it's
develop him into that.
Wrong. Yeah, I don't think there's anything wrong with simple moves on the block, simple drop
quick
steps, simple jump hooks, turn and face, little bank shots. I love that work. That's simple footwork, nothing too, not dream shakes and all that. Just simple moves. But I wanted to ask you just because you said that it's up to Devin Booker based on getting out the first round of the playoffs. I'm wanting to know are they gonna stay in the playoffs? Are they gonna be a playoff team?
Where they at right now? What are they?
Well, they're
seventh.
They're seventh. They're seventh. They're 3 games ahead of Golden State. Six games ahead of the Clippers. So they're in the play-in. They're in the play-in. I'm saying, are they gonna?
Jalen Green should be back to normal by the time All-Star break is over with. So I think I would expect him to keep trajecting up. I can see them going on another 5 or 6 game winning streak when he does get his shit back together, and that can kind of cause some separation. But this team, this Suns team is good, but I don't know. And I don't know if they should do this. I don't know if they should trade for somebody at the deadline like Sabonis, maybe incorporate him in the offseason or something like that. But they just need one more guy. Like they just need, and I'm not mad at developing Mark Williams. Like if we can develop Mark Williams over the summer to be that guy, like you remember when Greg Oden and Portland had two bigs that they would just use back to back. I want to say LaMarcus Aldridge was there too.
It was LaMarcus Aldridge. And
okay,
Greg
so
Oden,
them two. I remember like when Dame or even Brandon Roy, when they didn't have it going, it was like, okay, throw that ball down in them 2 bigs, and that shit would just ease so much pressure. And then you let the guards be the guys at the end of the game. If Phoenix can get that, I don't know.
Just so you know, Phoenix is they're half a game out the 5 spot. That's where they are right now. Yeah, they actually are playing some good basketball, and I mean we've been pretty consistent on our logic when it comes to Dylan Brooks. Yeah, I might not like some of his antics and his tactics, but the one thing I like about him is he's a baller. He 100% is a baller.
Fellas, I do want to talk a little bit about the Charlotte Hornets and specifically about Brandon Miller. Obviously, he is the Eastern Conference Player of the Week. He had a good week last week. I've been high on Brandon Miller since the draft, since he was in college.
What you like about him, Ron? What do you like about him?
The things that he has. It's what's funny. It's not ironic and it's not a coincidence that he was saying that Paul George was what he said the best player ever.
That's his prototype.
It was his goal.
That's his guy. Yeah, that's his guy.
Exactly. That's exactly what he gives me on the offensive end. I get that those type of vibes. I'm 6'7", 6'8". Long, athletic, jump out the gym. I can shoot the 3. I even got a 1-2 dribble pull up. Like he's just
nice with the pill.
He's just nice on that offensive end. He's real nice. And so like he's the guy that I can see averaging 25 for multiple seasons for the rest of his career.
I don't think that's to be honest with you.
I don't want to say that's on the low end, but that's me just projecting who he is right now. If I was to go off the rails.
When he came in, because we saw him in the summer league. If I remember correctly, we were up here when I saw him in the summer league, and I didn't like what I saw at all. I was like, oh boy, this doesn't look good at all. But then I thought to myself, when he gets with LaMelo, I think LaMelo's gonna supplement a lot of the stuff that he does in transition. A lot of that stuff. And it actually did work. So where we are with LaMelo, where we are with this team today, and I've already said it, Penn, and I'm not going to beat a dead horse with this. I think the health has been the biggest issue with the Charlotte Hornets. The fact that these guys have been able to be on the floor at the same time for an extended period of time, and we have been able to get a look at what they look like. Brandon Miller, LaMelo Ball, Musa, Bridges, Con Knipple. We actually get an opportunity to see what this group looks like. Not for a week, not for a couple of games. We actually get an extended period of time to see what this group looks like. It actually looks good. It does.
I think that was last year we was talking about Brandon Miller. You know, when everybody was saying LaMelo had that ass roster, and I was like, Brandon Miller on the team. He just didn't play that many games.
Yeah.
But I already knew Brandon. To be honest, Brandon Miller's draft class, I think he was probably my favorite player in that draft class. Like when I was seeing what he was doing in college, I was like, nah, I fucking like Brandon Miller. Like I was like, bro, I like his game because he a big ass guard, pretty much. I mean, you could say he a 4B, a big ass guard, pretty much.
How big is he legit? What are we looking at? 6'8"?
That's
6'7"?
crazy.
Like
but,
6'9".
I think he about 6'8", 6'9". I think he's close to that.
6'8".
See, that's ridiculous, y'all. Like
I think he about
to have
6'8".
that, and like I'm higher on his handle than you guys are. I'm higher on his shot creation than some people are. I think Brandon Miller can just get to it. The biggest thing is he just needed to get stronger, and he needed to just learn the NBA game a little bit more.
Pace.
He's got it now.
And he can still, and you know what? I was just talking to my homeboy about Brandon Miller because like he can get so much better too. Like wait till he learn how to, when they put pressure on him or when they start giving him contact, wait till he learn how to just turn his back and just back him down and just back down, and then now he can play off a spin or he can play out of the post. Right now, he just so talented and skilled, and he young, so he try to get his moves off. You know, young players tend to get their moves off, and I think that's why so many guys been so high on Darren Peterson, because Darren Peterson don't do all the moves. He just gets straight to his chicken. Once Brandon Miller get that, all right, you trying to pressure me, shit, I'm gonna just turn my back like Kobe start doing. When he just start just turning his back and then he just start shit. All right, I could just shoot over the top. I'm 6'8", 6'9". I can catch that shit every time. You're looking at somebody's gonna be a damn good scorer. I just think once the game slow down for him just a little bit more chill, Brandon Miller gonna be special.
And Penn, to your point, when you're talking about this Charlotte team, they've had some really good wins this year. Some really good wins, and they've beaten some really good teams that they wouldn't have beaten last year. One of the main reasons why they've done that, I feel like I watched the Oklahoma City game. There was a lot of ball movement in that game. I watched the Oklahoma City game. There was a lot of physicality. They basically matched Oklahoma City's physicality, right? So there have been games that I've watched this season. I haven't watched a lot of Charlotte, but I've watched some Charlotte games because I like Kalkbrenner. But I have watched some Charlotte games.
Y'all love Kalkbrenner.
I do like Kalkbrenner.
You like him better than Musa Diabate?
Yes, I do.
Oh man,
yes, I do. And
Mark's gonna get mad.
Yeah, I do.
Can't teach everyone how basketball works, man.
We've actually had this conversation. He's just a big man. He does, and Musa does big man things too. I'm not going to argue that point. I think Musa does big man things too. But I feel like Kalkbrenner was bred like when you think about a racehorse. There's horses who run, and then there's race horses. And I think that Kalkbrenner is a racehorse. I think he's been bred to be a big man. I think that
because he don't cause problems, chill. That's why you saying that. He throw his hand up. They don't pass on the ball. He don't even say shit. He just
we need to talk about that, Drench, because you do need to get on. You need to get on these dudes when you don't get the basketball. You can scream at a guy, bring the damn ball over here, and he doesn't do that right now. But I feel like once we get to the point where he's more comfortable being a big man in the league, I think he's going to be a lot better. I don't think it's going to be in Charlotte. I don't. And the reason why I don't think it's going to be in Charlotte, because I don't think he's a backup. I think he's a starter. I think he's a starter.
No, if he ain't in Charlotte, his ass might be out of the league, though, chill. I ain't going to lie. Some guys, when you just take them off the team, they get out the league.
No, I don't think that he's a young guy, and I think that with him being in a different situation. You can have two young bigs somewhere, and one of them is just better, and the other one is just as good and could be a starter, but it's just not going to work here. And I think that I feel like with Kalkbrenner, it probably can work somewhere else.
Chill. I'm gonna give you a series of names. You tell me what they all have in common. You ready? Colin Gillespie, Cam Spencer, Pat Spencer, Peyton Pritchard, Tyler Kolek, Walker Kessler, Tyler Hero, Cooper Flagg, Con Knipple, TJ McConnell, Jay Huff, Austin Reeves, Dante DiVincenzo, Reed Shepard, Donovan Clingan, Ryan Kalkbrenner, Luke Cornett, Duncan Robinson, Sam Merrill, John Conchar.
Well, I could say that they're all of the Caucasian persuasion, but I don't think that's the only thing.
No, that would be too obvious.
I think that's too obvious.
The game the right way, man.
Yeah, I'm thinking about the thing I was thinking about, Penn, is the programs that they came from and who they played for and how they play the game when they come into the NBA.
No, they were all born in the United States. Shout out to American basketball.
How about that? How about that?
Hey,
I can get with that. Yeah, absolutely.
Shout
you got
out
all
to
American players. Yes, sir.
Definitely all American. Yes.
Absolutely. I can get with that. Mm-hmm.
I grew up.
Why don't you bring up DeMontis?
That is a good point. Domantas Sabonis was born in America. Domantas Sabonis as well. Let's add him in there. He is of the Lithuanian ascent, so he is not necessarily American. He is Lithuanian American. But all these guys, would theoretically play.
Ox. I'm sick of your shit. He's a Euro, Ox.
He was born.
Fuck out of here, Ox. He's a Euro. I don't want to hear that shit. He's
Chill,
a
he was
Euro.
born right over there.
Oh,
right
So
over
he
there.
born in
Quiet
America. He
quiet
not
out.
American, but
Yeah,
Embiid
Euro.
can win a
Nah,
gold
he a
medal
Euro.
for
He a
team.
Euro.
Sabonis is the
Thank
king
you,
of
Mark.
Euro.
Thank you,
It
Mark.
is, I guess.
Man, the kid was born right down the street.
Yeah, I'm gonna tell you this, man. Like,
He was born in that hospital right there.
there were some
right over there.
there were some awkward segments from Bill Simmons back in 2013, 2014, where he was like scratching to find one white American player. He like, is there anybody? He was trying to claim half of Blake Griffin. He was like, is Blake Griffin's half white? Can I claim that? So, I mean, shout outs to Bill Simmons. He finally has some players that he can root for.
I'm trying to tell you, I told you this the other day, Penn. I think the NBA was a little anti-Caucasian for a minute there, and I don't know why, because these white boys really got game.
I told you
know
I
what
was
I'm
with, and I told you that I have grown, with all my
we had a conversation.
Caitlin Clark and Bob Cousy hate. I have grown from that, and I have realized, you know what?
I ain't gonna lie, Bob Cousy was a baller, bro. I ain't gonna lie. I was hating on Bob Cousy too. I went back and watched some Bob Cousy.
Yeah, I remember I picked him
That
number one that
motherfucker was
day, and
hooping.
y'all was
He was ahead of his time.
killing me about that.
Houdini of the hardwood.
I mean, don't get me wrong. I
was
still
that-
prefer
was that
Flage
MVP
and Angel Reese, but I gotta give it to some of these dudes, man. They're really good.
Man, I ain't gonna
really
lie.
good.
What draft was that
Cousy
we
was on
did? Was it MVPs of all time? We did the draft. I picked Bob
First
It was
overall pick.
MVPs. It was MVPs.
It was MVPs, yeah. And y'all was tripping. Like Bob
What was it,
Cousy
1957? Bob Cousy you drafted, I think.
Bob was nasty.
Yes, Mars. That was 70 years ago almost.
All right, fellas.
but
Well,
it's
we
a lot
about
of
to
good
transition.
Caucasian basketball players out there, man.
Just so we can
We
all
about to
agree,
transition into these
Con
super
Knipple the
chats.
best of those players, by the way. Just so we understand that. All right, it's cool. Let's go.
No, sir.
Y'all, before we transition into these super chats, I do have a video that I want to play because Ox made a straightforward request yesterday on the panel, and my man Late Show Jerry followed through and gave us what we needed.
Man, fuck this shit.
Everybody lock in.
Yeah, you about to get us demonetized because you know
If they
that
made a panel move.
you know that music cannot
In the
play on this video, right?
If they made a panel movie, chat, I want y'all to put this in the comments after, or you can put it right now. If they made a panel movie, what actors would they have to play us?
Oh God!
We can't listen to the music no more, but we can see who is who. Bow Wow is Mars.
Jordan.
Carlton Banks is Jordan.
Ain't no fucking way Carlton is me.
Tony Kornheiser is
That's
Penn.
definitely
Steve
Swiper.
Harvey is Swiper. Shabuzi is Big Ox.
Oh no.
Chris Tucker is
That shit
Ron.
funny as hell because he
Yes.
kind of look like Ron right there.
Tyler Perry is Real Talk. Huh.
Bro, Eminem
feel
was
we
right.
didn't get anybody
Eminem
for
was
you?
right. Eminem was
Nah,
right.
Ron,
Why
he
am I
did-
why am I
he-
Tony Kornheiser, whatever that guy's name is? He's
Wait,
77
Ron,
years old
he-
and he ain't got no hair.
He forgot.
Damn, if you take your hat
he
off,
had-
maybe
he
we'll
had
know
one-
if you
he
have
had
hair
one
or not.
ready. He had one ready
got-
for chill. He said that he forgot to.
I got
Uh-oh,
hair,
Is the
Jordan.
hat coming off? Is the hat coming off?
No,
Hold on, yo.
but I
hold on.
definitely do have all my hair.
He allegedly got hair there. He allegedly got hair.
Allegedly, I do one hatless stream every single month. This is part of my brand. One day I'm gonna put this shit on eBay and get $1,000 out of it, maybe $10,000 out of it.
Mars, are you ready for Real Talk stream this weekend? I see you hyping it up.
So,
Hyping
Ron,
it up.
so he.
I
So what
guess
he
that's
did, what he
cool.
did was he had one ready for. He said he was moving too fast. He had the picture and everything ready for chill, and that's all stage then.
Hold on, wait, Big Ox. Wait.
That's good. That's
We
good
just
casting.
gotta see it.
That's
We
good.
gotta
casting.
see.
I can see that.
That actually
Same
Okay,
mustache.
okay.
Same mustache.
All right.
Aaron Glenn would have been a little bit better, but it ain't no big deal.
So you definitely look like
Actors,
him more
you
than
gotta-
Aaron Glenn.
Yeah, facts.
I thought they was gonna do some shit like Morgan Freeman or some nonsense like that. That's
Oh yeah, that would
How
be
the fuck
crazy.
do I get Carlton Banks
Yo,
though?
I
Like,
wa- I
there's
wanna-
no
I
way
wanna-
me and Carlton got anything in common besides our last name. That's it.
He trying to call you corny.
Yeah, that's crazy, Lake Show.
Damn, you and Penn?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. He did.
You're,
he
he
did-
said you're
he did
corny.
us
He said
dirty.
you're Kornheiser.
Yo, drinks. I thought you and Lexo had a good relationship.
That's what I'm saying. I thought we did too.
Yeah, he
Don't
was
y'all
on
have a
my-
Houston
he-
Connect?
He was on my show
That's
once.
crazy.
Yeah, he
That
was on
invite is
playback with us.
closed.
Damn.
Yo, honestly, between
messed
Real
up.
Talk calling me a meth head yesterday and this dude putting a video of me looking
Real
like
talk
a
called you a
fat-
meth head.
He did.
That's
He said
not,
it.
that's not what he
he's-
said.
he's-
That's
he's-
not what he said.
He said I auditioned
he
for
said.
Meth Head number 3 or some shit like that. Is that the correct quote?
I mean, acting doesn't mean that you do the thing that the actor.
Well,
I ain't gonna
does.
lie, it's kind of hard with the nigga from Lockdown. What's that nigga name that playing all of every movie he play, he crazy as hell in. What's that nigga name? Actually, he from LA. That nigga was in Lockdown. He was in the wood.
Who's in the
he
woods?
was
Oh,
in-
you talking about
Stacey.
Stacey ass. I don't know. That shit very fitting for him. He can't play no other role. He say people be coming up to him for real and be asking him, is he crazy?
His name is
That nigga look crazy in every movie.
what's the Devont? I can't remember. I know you talking about.
Why would you approach somebody and ask them, "Are
Some
you
Bonds.
crazy?"
It's some Bonds.
Yeah,
His last name
Bonds.
Bonds.
Yeah, Bonds. Yeah.
Bruh,
I can't remember.
that nigga Ron. That nigga look crazy in every movie.
'Cause
He
you know,
don't have a
really-
same
he
role.
really
He
got-
can't be
he-
a good
he-
dad in no movie. He always on drugs.
Yeah, he really did some. He did some real time too.
Yeah, he did.
Yeah.
Yes, he did.
Mm-hmm.
That's absolutely what
Yeah.
happened to him.
Dog, that gotta be kind of frustrating though. He can't even be no normal person. I seen him run down on somebody too though. They was playing with him. He went straight to his movie role, but he was serious. So like,
Yeah, DeAndre, that's right. I wanted to say
yeah, DeAndre Bond. That's his name, DeAndre Bond. That's crazy as hell though.
Yeah.
So I guess, Peen, if you do be a meth head, I mean, shit, you gotta own it in real life. They gonna really think you're a meth head.
Nah, bro, don't do the meth, man. Stay away from that.
Just
shit.
crack.
Well, I mean, if you don't smoke cigarettes, you know what I'm saying. So if you're gonna do that, might as well smoke crack. Yeah, I guess so.
Yeah, okay.
What are we talking about?
What's happening right now, Ron? What is going on right now, Ron?
Ox has tried to pull this crack cigarettes thing.
Like
off,
this dude,
four
this dude
times.
just said that
Yeah.
this dude said that me and Ben Wallace are twins. I really look like that. Are you serious right now? That's what I look like.
Nah.
You want to look like
Like,
Tony
you-
Kornheiser?
Like we all. So
Tony
I'm looking
Kornheiser
at
don't
this
do
right
meth,
now.
bro.
Like so we all look alike.
He is 77.
Is that what I'm understanding? So we all look at this picture. So me and this dude
Still,
are
squint your eyes a
exactly
little
alike.
bit. Squint your eyes.
No,
Nah.
no. Me and this dude
I
don't
mean,
look
he not
anything
all
alike.
the way off, but nah.
No, absolutely not.
So Dennis Haysbert, who's the guy, the All-State guy that they said that would play Chill, he's 71 years old. Just want to throw that out there.
Damn, so Peen, you look older than Chill?
Zeke McCall
Apparently-
is 70. Zeke McCall is 71.
Yes, he is.
Yep. You
The
feel
All-State
old now,
guy?
Ox? Yeah, you feel old right now?
No, but I didn't know that nigga was old.
Yeah, he's 71. He's taking care of himself.
All right,
Hell
y'all.
no, I
Let's
feel-
go
I
ahead and
feel
jump into
young
these
and-
super
I feel
chats.
young and vibrant.
Y'all, if you haven't liked the video yet, hit that like button. We go live Monday through Friday, same time, 8 a.m. Pacific time, 11 a.m. Eastern time. Y'all know where to tap in for 3 hours, Monday through Friday. We here giving you guys good hoop talk, giving you guys good debates, giving you guys good hypotheticals, and ultimately covering everything that's going on in the NBA on the daily. But as of right now, some people in the chat have sent through super chats. If you do send through a super chat that's $5 or more, it will get read at some point. And we typically start with the higher amount and then we work our way down to the lower amount. However, I have 50,000 in
Well, that is a very high
whatever
amount.
currency this is.
Damn, you need some excitement in your life. I got 50,000.
50,000 from Dardingo. Dardingo said Harden and Zoo to OKC for Lou Dort, Hartenstein, Topic, Nikola Topic, and multiple picks. This could be a win-win trade.
Hey,
I like
what
this.
currency is that, Mars? You the currency guy, so I asked you.
It's dirham.
It's Durham.
I believe. I'm pretty sure it's the UAE dirham. I think.
If
I could be wrong.
Topic was healthy right now and was able to play that lead guard role and facilitate, I would honestly not be mad at that trade. For both teams. But seeing as Topic, going through the health problems, and all that type of stuff,
No, I'm wrong.
I don't think that's a good move.
Just bring back Chris Paul.
Oh, that's right. Hell no. Bring back Chris Paul with Kawhi need to retire right now on the spot.
There you go.
All right,
That's kind of weird from the
G-Rail.
Clippers camp, though. That came very weirdly from the Clippers camp. Just decide, like, James Harden wanted to stay in LA. Just decide, we don't want to pay you that. It's best you just get traded. I don't understand how Lawrence Frank and I forgot the GM name, how they still got a job. They've been fucking the damn Clippers up for a long time. Huh?
They ain't been fucking up. These niggas been getting hurt.
I have an answer to
Lawrence Frank. These dudes been making moves, and these dudes can't stay.
That shit just don't work. The moves they make don't work.
That's not the GM's fault. That's these dudes not being healthy. Paul George, Kawhi Leonard.
Then they get rid of them.
Now Bradley Beal.
Ox, ain't that your job to know who these dudes are? Ain't that your job?
Hell no. Hell no. It's not my job to keep you healthy.
I didn't say keep me healthy, but
if you keep
to know what kind of injury,
y'all want to take the accountability away from these grown men, man. If you not healthy, that's you not healthy. Why I gotta lose? That's like that shit Ty Lue was talking about before. Y'all want to blame coaches for so much stuff. I tell these raggedy motherfuckers what to go on the court and do. If they don't do it, y'all want to blame me? Hell no.
Yeah, I agree. I agree.
Nah.
When I'm coaching a team like that and they do that, I quit. As soon as the season over with, I quit. I finish the season, but I quit. But actually, sometime I might not. I might tell their ass like, hey, this our last tournament for real. It's over with. Ain't no need for me to keep wasting my motherfucking time. Y'all, this it.
Yo, we got breaking news, y'all. We got breaking news. We got breaking news.
We go.
Y'all thought that Jaren, or y'all thought that John Morant was going to get traded? In fact, it is Jaren Jackson Jr. The Memphis Grizzlies are trading star forward Jaren Jackson Jr., John Conchar, Jacques Landale, Penn, and Vince Williams Jr. Vince, you shouldn't have did the job. To the Utah Jazz for Walter Clayton Jr., Kyle Anderson, Taylor Kendricks, George Niang, and 3 first-round picks.
3-1. Jaren Jackson for 3-1.
Holy fleece.
I need all 5 picks.
What the fuck
Oklahoma City, hand over all the picks for Giannis. If Jaren Jackson goes for 3, I need all of them ones from y'all.
Yo, check out Danny Ainge.
Hey, I like this for the Jazz.
Check out Danny Ainge.
I like this.
For what? You got another nigga that don't play no defense.
Jaren Jackson does play defense. He don't rebound very well, but he do play defense.
That's what Walker Kessler.
No, Drench, I'm not gonna do this with you. I've done it with Chip for too long. He might not rebound very well, but he playing some defense though.
Wasn't they just saying that Jaren Jackson was gonna be a franchise guy the other day? Wasn't they just saying that?
John Morant on his way out too. They rebuilding.
Wow.
For sure, John Morant out the door. If Jaren Jackson gone, John Morant out the door.
I watched
Vince. If he not, then Vince Williams ass should have. Now John probably won't be out the door then, but Vince Williams ass probably shouldn't have gotten that argument with John. Now your ass traded.
What I know for a fact,
that was the reason they traded him.
Now your ass traded.
I watched Jaren Jackson kick Rudy ass last night. Yes, he did.
Then they traded him after that. It's crazy.
A night like that.
Yes.
The Jazz must be trying to make the playoffs, but what the fuck kind of lineup they gonna have?
The Jazz might be trying to make the playoffs that night. I don't know if that's
the playoffs. What this year?
I don't think so.
Yeah,
I don't think so.
Yeah, you make a move like that. What you trying to do?
But they're 8 games out to play in.
No, they
ain't.
I don't think they're trying to make
Come on, Utah. Let's get a move on.
Yeah.
They got a whole half of a season left though.
No, they got 30 games.
Dude, you have 30 games to make up 8 to get in the play-in.
No, we don't.
I don't think.
Wait.
First of all, an 8-game winning streak hasn't happened in Utah in like 5 years. But I don't think they're trying to make the playoffs.
They still got their picks for this coming
Why
up.
they trade 3-1?
They have their pick, but it's like top 8 protected. So if they end up missing the playoffs and get the 9th pick, it goes to, I want to say, OKC. So
as long as they're top 8, they keep it.
Yeah, it's in their best interest to not make the playoffs.
They still got them picks from Rudy. They still got them picks from Donovan Mitchell too. They still got those.
Well, they just traded
3 first.
And
they just traded 3 of them.
Shit,
I'm pretty sure they just took Walter Clayton with one of them.
If Utah get a top 5 pick this year, they just got Jaren Jackson. They got
Darren Peterson.
That's what I'm saying. They go get Darren Peterson.
Darren Peterson is their guy.
Fuck no.
Wait, so is Jaren Jackson playing the 5 for them?
That's what I was saying. Like, what if they line up?
Yeah, I mean, it's gonna be him him and Laurie are gonna play the 4 and the 5.
Mhm.
They still got Walker.
Laurie
Kessler,
ain't
right?
playing no 4.
No, his shoulder messed up. He out the
Oh,
lineup.
that's right. He's out. He's out.
So they,
Got a
so
bad
they
shoulder.
really don't want to rebound. Salute.
Mm-mm.
That's gonna be interesting.
Well, next season, let's
This is gonna be a big ass team that I don't see how.
Well,
those
next season,
3
Lowry
guys-
going back to the 3.
Yeah.
Yep.
That's what I was about to say.
Yes.
Oh, even with those 3 guys like Kessler, Laurie, and Triple J, how the fuck they gonna defend like guards and shit? When they
Well, we
come
already
through?
got the worst defense in the league as it is. That's I don't
So
think
they ain't
that's
gonna
the
address
question.
that.
They have to.
I don't know. I don't know where this vision going. Jaren Jackson Jr. is a cool name.
Utah just
I
got
mean, I
better.
guess you
though,
pull a
Drench.
plug on a player like that, but I don't know where this vision going.
They
I have no idea.
still got issues. Of course, still got issues because they were a horrible team. One trade isn't going to make them not horrible, or not. That's not going to make them a great team. But they definitely got better. They got better for sure.
I guess we'll see, but I don't know how the fuck this. I don't know how. Danny Ainge might know more than me, so shit. It is what it is. I don't see.
Well, I can guarantee.
I don't know if I
Danny
see
Ainge
the
know
light
more
at
than
the end
me.
of the tunnel for this one.
I like it.
I love
I
it.
like.
I want to make sure I'm
Jared
getting it right,
Jackson-
Ron. So it's Triple J to Utah for
Yeah, I don't want to undermine any players in
Walker
here,
Clayton.
but the headlines of the trade for the Memphis Grizzlies is Jaren Jackson Jr. Obviously, the headline for the trade for the Jazz, I would say Walter Clayton, potentially Taylor Hendricks, depending on how you feel about him, and then you got the 3 first-round picks. I'm not mad at it for Utah. Like you not. Yeah, you
I
can
ain't mad at
draft
it
those
for
players.
Memphis.
They've been up and down with drafting players. It is what it is. They're not going to get any free agents. You know that. So you bring in a guy that's all-star caliber, all defensive caliber to help your defense. I'm
What
not
did
mad
they
at
bring
it.
back? Donovan
Wait,
Mitchell?
but Ron, did Danny Ainge or whoever's running the show in
Troll
Utah,
alert.
did he go troll
I
alert
ain't
for
trolling.
what?
I'm serious.
What? Oh, what? But not. Did Danny Ainge go get Triple J to make Laurie a little more expendable to go get some of those perimeter defenders from Detroit?
Maybe, who knows?
I don't know, but what
If
they
I had
get
to
back
guess,
Donovan
this is a
Mitchell?
move for next year, not this year. If I had to guess,
right.
Yeah, because what if they
They-
trade
the-
for Donovan Mitchell next
So
year?
we clear Mars.
And we won't
So
get
we
Mitch
clear
back.
Mars. The tank is still activated. Just so we clear
Yeah,
Mars.
I would assume
You're too deep in the tank to get out the tank. Even if you didn't want to
Yeah.
tank no more, it's too late for that shit.
Yeah, the tank is still activated.
Yeah, you done jumped in the deep end. Hell, you knew your ass couldn't swim.
I don't
Get
know.
out.
I'm gonna just say, I for this one, chill.
Yes, sir.
I don't really love it. I guess I gotta see it play out before me to like really like say I'm on board with it. I can't see how this is gonna work out. Those 3 big dudes in the lineup.
Size is back, man. You watch the Houston
Yes.
Rockets. You don't see it.
Yes.
Yeah, you gotta
like-
have some ball. You gotta have some
Yeah.
creation with them too, though. I
Jaren
hate when
Jackson
Jaren
got
Jackson
enough.
try to create.
J-
Jaren
Jaren
Jackson was
Jackson-
silly as fuck trying to create his own shot, but they cool
I
with
don't
that.
think he's that
He
bad
ain't
at
look
it.
like, he ain't look like
Well,
that
that's why
last night.
they
He kicked
still got
Rudy
Ace
ass.
over there too.
Well,
Yeah,
well,
the
Drench,
Jackson
at this
definitely
point
still
though, Jaren Jackson's the 3rd best offensive player on his team. So now
Yeah.
it's like
Who's
he
second?
got 2. Like Laurie's not
Deontay.
necessarily going to
Deontay.
create for him, but like he creates gravity for him.
Mm-hmm.
Deontay George has been balling all season, so it's
Mhm.
like
Yeah.
he got a little more he got more gravity than what he's been having in Memphis, and that's with all due respect to John Morant and to whoever the 3rd option was. If you say it's Desmond Bane, whatever the case is, like he got 2 flat out guys that can go on the offensive end.
I mean, we knew
Yeah,
that
he
this was
do.
happening.
I just don't know how it's gonna look. I gotta see it. I have no idea how this fits.
I mean, we knew this was
I
going to happen,
can't
though,
have
Ox. To your point, I mean,
Uh-huh.
they moved off of it started with Dylan Brooks, and then from Dylan Brooks to Desmond Bane, and now Jaren Jackson. So, I mean, y'all got to know that the writing's on the wall. He's got to know that.
They might be about to sell that franchise or relocate them.
Nashville.
Probably do need to go to Nashville, but for them to
Hell
do
yeah.
some shit like this,
If
the
that
way they've been
franchise
doing
go
it,
to
they might be about
Nashville-
to sell that franchise.
Mm.
Adam
Oh,
Silver gonna
speaking
hear
of
my
selling
name.
franchises,
He gonna know my
Ron,
name.
Ron, speaking of selling franchises, you about to buy the Seahawks? They
Me?
for sale.
Yeah, I've been thinking about it. You know, I've been getting together with some of my cohorts, and we think about putting up all of our assets and stuff like that, and go ahead
I
and
got
grab the
$3.
Seahawks. But
Yeah,
we'll
it's
see,
only
though.
going
We'll
for
see.
$6 billion. Ox, so
You
we
better
right
not
there.
hire me. Hey, Ron, I'm telling you right now, you better not hire me because I'm burning that mother to the ground. I promise.
Hey,
you.
hey,
Get me in
hey,
there.
Ox,
Get
Ox
me
is
in
only
there.
going for
Around and
$6
find
billion,
out.
so it's not
Oh,
a lot of money.
Oh, that's it. Yeah, I got
Yeah.
$3 on it.
Yeah, it's not going for a lot of money.
Ox can finance it. Let me take a look at Ox credit.
My credit, I got $3 on it. Let me put this little $3
Yeah.
All right,
there.
fellas,
Yep.
transitioning into super chats, but still talking about this Memphis trade and the Utah Jazz trade. Hezo Mello said that the Memphis Grizzlies have 13 first-round picks for the next 7 years. Damn. And they just got,
Come
so
on,
they had
Giannis.
10, and they just got 3 today.
Yeah, they probably
Come
not
on,
done though. They
Giannis.
pulling up. They pulling a Sam Presti. They gonna keep Ja though. They keeping Ja, and they keeping Salty Aldama pen. So there you go with that bullshit. That shit over with.
I'm not mad at this for Memphis, though. 13 picks. And then they got some young guys, too. But the thing I like most is Jalen Wells. And then you got Colin Coward. I'm not mad at those two moving forward,
I
building on
like
that.
Colin Coward.
Still got
Cedric
Gigi Jackson,
Coward.
too.
Cedric, same shit.
Oh, Cedric. My bad.
Yeah, Cedric.
I mean, they might have
same
Colin
shit.
Coward, too. You never know,
Who the fuck is Colin Coward? The dude that reported that
He the one who said we don't need LeBron because Ben Simmons here.
Yeah. Him.
yeah.
Yeah, I don't like him for sure. But Cedric Coward, I rock with Cedric Coward. He can be the next Desmond Bain. He can be better than Desmond Bain. I can see that. Him and Ja work together a little bit more.
They drafted him
gotta
to be
keep
next
Ja.
Kawhi Leonard.
I think they got to keep Ja.
No, they don't.
I think you got to keep him, Ron.
Ja little injury riddled ass is gone. If I'm the
He
He's already
Grizzlies,
out
he
for the
is.
season
That's a
anyway.
fact,
Shit,
Ron.
watch.
Yeah.
bye.
See ya.
That's a fact.
Hey,
Ron.
hold on, Ron. I know we in super chats, but I thought we was gonna go to super hot takes. I forgot. I was gonna give you my super hot
Let's
take.
do it. What's your super
Jordan,
hot take,
here's the
Trent?
thing.
What you got?
Here's the
Shows
thing
never
is
go to
I-
plan up here. I don't know what to tell you.
Hey, I
Yeah.
gotta.
Look,
What
now
you
he
got,
gotta
Ron?
go. Look,
I
he put it
Yeah.
to the side. Now he gotta go.
He gonna let us
I
yap
gotta
for
go.
2 hours
Hey,
about Donovan Mitchell, but now he on time constraint.
You and Pitt wanted to, talk about
What
what
you got,
y'all wanted
Ron?
to talk about, but
What the hell do I
Ron,
have
what
to
you
do
got,
with
Ron?
that?
Okay, Ron, let's go, Ron. What you got, Ron? What's next, Ron?
All
What's
right,
next?
the first super chat that I got is from Masinko. Masinko said Keon Ellis to Cleveland is a great pickup to me. Hashtag free Khalil. Shout out to Trey Burke, Perry Jones, and Mookie Baylock. Triple J just got sent to Utah.
Yes, he did.
Good shout outs
Damn.
today, Masinko. Good shout outs.
That's a little bit of
Shout out
money
to
too.
Mookie for
He's still on his
Keon's
rook deal.
great.
I think Keon Ellis is. Yeah, I think he on the books for like $2.5 million. So that's a little bit of money, even though it was
I
a
ain't
lateral
that
deal.
big
He's a
fan of
free
Keon
agent.
Ellis
It's
like
off. Yeah,
everybody else is. But
Should have
shit.
sent his ass to the Clippers. Tried to tell y'all, man. Damn.
Nah, Keon's cool for sure. Yeah, he cool.
Mhm.
Could still get Malik down there.
G Rail said, when did Mobley, Allen, or Garland ever have a good playoff run? They always been hurt or just play bad. Sounds like you want D Mitch to be Braun. Not gonna lie.
I do want D Mitch to be Braun. I
yeah,
want them to win
I
the
do.
NBA championship. I do want
Exactly. I do want him to be a Braun S type player.
You're asking for
that.
too
He's
much.
not
man.
though.
Relax.
I think Mobley was good in the playoffs in 24, but
Yes,
Yeah,
I do.
he
I do
definitely
too,
not,
Moss.
but
Yes.
he ain't nothing like it. So that's the problem.
Mhm.
Deez Graham said, can we get into how y'all picked Kawhi or Jaylen Brown? Especially this year, to be honest, no one's worried about Cleveland. What's he talking about? Y'all pick Kawhi or Jaylen
I have
Brown?
no idea.
I don't
But
know
he
what
right
that
about
is.
that second part though.
Okay, first of all, let's be clear about one thing, and I'm sick of saying this. You ain't got to be worried about me for me to kick your ass. Let's be clear about that. I don't care if you ain't worried about me. I'll still put blood in your mouth and lump you up.
Straight stomp a bud.
And nobody-
I mean, the
I don't
probability.
care if
the
you ain't scared of
probability the probability of me getting lumped up by somebody I ain't worried about, probably no.
In fact, that's how you.
That's
in
how
fact,
it
that's
happens.
That's how you get lumped.
You the element of surprise. All right, don't worry
Hey,
about me.
chill.
Boom.
Hey, chill. You worried about me?
Sit down, nigga.
No, not worried about
Big
you. don't
Ox,
mean
you worried about
protect
me?
yourself.
You're a pipsqueak,
Not
man. Why would I
you
worry
don't mean
about
don't
you?
protect yourself, but I'm saying a little chump on the road. I ain't worried about your little bitty ass. Nigga. You ain't gonna do shit, nigga. You ain't
That's
gonna
how
lump
you
shit
get-
up. Cause I ain't
that's
scared
how-
to get. What if I? You can say that, but if I ain't scared to get lumped up, I'm gonna beat your ass.
Okay,
You gonna
just
give me a
'cause
few
you ain't-
lumps?
Ron,
Nah,
Ron,
beat
you,
your ass.
Ron, you'll swing on me and break every bone in your arm. Hand, arm, with just a shatter. Just
Brown actually injured himself trying to swing on you. That's what
And then I'm
Ron
gonna
did.
come with the over top left and break that arm too.
As you were saying, Ron. As you were saying.
DSG Piccolo said, how many games does an 18-8 man led team win? They make the playoffs. The Bucks don't have full control of their future. I think they're talking about Evan Mobley.
First and
Or I think he's
foremost,
talking about Evan Mobley.
First and foremost, DSG, you would love Evan Mobley on your team, that 18-8 man. You would
He
love
won't,
him
he
on
won't
your
be
crew.
18-8 over there.
In
He'll be
Portland?
he'll be 23 and 11.
Yeah, he'd love him on his crew. That's number one. And number two, Mars was the one who told me, Mars, you felt, I want to make sure I don't want to put words in your mouth, Mars, but you thought that Evan Mobley was bigger than Donovan Mitchell last season.
Swiper got his mouth open on that profile picture. Like, I ain't even gonna go there.
Would you focus, Drench?
No, I can't. He always saying my name, but he got his mouth open, getting ready for one.
So with that being
Just
said,
one?
with the 18-8 with the 18-8 man, if I'm not mistaken, did they not with the 18-8 man? Didn't they win what 64 games last year? Something like that. 60? Yeah, they won 64 games last year, and the injury bug bit them. That's what happened.
We know Leaf.
Fact up, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
What? Hold on, Ron. Bring that picture.
Oh
back
damn,
up.
Leaf
What
breaking
would make a
news.
man-
Thank you for coming and breaking it.
Ron,
let that
Ron,
go,
bring
man.
that
That's the
picture back
breaking
up.
news.
What would make a man sit there and take a picture like that and just snap that picture and look back on it and be like, yeah, that's the one.
That
Like,
was
it's
the one.
I've never took a picture like that as a man and just like, he took that himself. Didn't nobody else
Did
take
you
that?
take one as a woman like that?
Nope. But this man set his phone up, got level with the camera, and did like that.
Oh,
I
And
you
think
won't-
he like yelling. I think he like screaming or something. Like he
No,
screaming
he
on
wasn't.
him.
He screamed in silence. That's what make it worse. He screamed in silence. He said,
you know someone gonna screenshot that.
Man.
As you were saying, Ron, Ron, as you were saying,
You
All
can't
right,
be
so-
giving them these golden
Yeah.
opportunities to take
nigga
screen
lift all
grabs,
them ways
yo.
to go take a picture like that in silence. Like, nigga, what?
Well, I mean,
You just did
what's
all
better? That one,
preparation to go
that
take a
one, or the
like
picture he
that?
took?
That's crazy.
The one or the one
to
he
answer
took
this
with the
question
duck
right here,
lips?
Ron, to answer this question
the
right
duck
Hold on,
here.
lips.
let me read it. Chill. A Tribe
Who
Called
got
Lynn
duck
said, "Y'all see the new Michael trailer? Chill. Is it true that peak MJ concerts was only $20 to see back in the day? Now B-list artist concerts are $300 plus.
Yeah, you could get in the building for $20. That don't mean you.
Nigga, $20 was hard earned back in the day, though.
By the way,
Yeah,
like in
Can you
1987.
tell them the truth? What 20? Like your whole paycheck of them.
Yeah,
$20, like, nigga, what?
19. Yeah, that's the
It's
fact.
not 1906.
No, that's
Yeah, you
Well,
talking
no,
we
like
talking about the
80s.
80s. We talking about the 80s.
In
We had no $20 paycheck in the 80s.
All right, it might have been
It
more
was
than
about-
that,
it
but I'm
was
saying
about
like
$100
$20 went a
though.
long way.
It did. $20
Right,
went a
facts,
long
yeah.
way.
How-
How much was $20 in the 80s? What
Okay,
was that?
so I had a part-time job at
About
CVS.
about one
Yeah,
third.
I had a part-time job at CVS. I was 16 years old. One of my paychecks was $75. That was a lot of damn money.
Facts. That's what I'm
That was
saying.
a-
So you
that-
spend 20
that's a-
of it going to see MJ. That's like spending
Would you do,
300 of
would you do the
1,000.
panel for $75, Chip?
I would not do the panel for $75.
So I actually have an answer for you.
No, sir.
I have an answer for you in terms of what. So chill. In 1987,
It's 135.
What?
Is it 135?
No.
I'm saying like
I'm trying to
$20.
guess. I'm trying to get in on it. Yeah.
Okay, so
I'm saying like
$20
200.
today in
Consider-
1987 is $7.
Okay, so go the other way.
So that's triple.
So $7 equals about $58.
58. Okay.
That's a lot of
Oh,
fucking
damn.
money back in the day, though.
Sorry, $7 equals $20. What am I doing? $7 equals
I don't
20.
know.
$20 equals $58. There you go. So
Right,
$20
right,
back
okay.
in the day.
Oh,
would
MJ
equal
tickets was
$58.
$58.
Yeah, pretty much. Yeah.
Well, but but the difference is today though they got those ticket scalpers, those scumbags that got the
There's more
bots
people.
Well,
There's
no,
way
it's
more
not just
people.
that. It's not just that. It's more to it. It's just the scam. It's the fact that you can go. You got the bots that as soon as they go on sale, people are snatching up like 1,000 of them.
The radios do that.
And then
The radios do that.
It's not just the radios. There's people out there that are just they're scamming. Like it's they got the whole bot thing. As soon as they drop, they grab like 1,000 tickets and then they quadruple them. That's why like Beyonce not selling her concert tickets for that
In 2
value.
minutes.
That's it's like the sneaker resellers. That's what they're doing. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
It's not,
they do that.
you know what I mean?
Adele tickets sell out in 10 minutes every fucking time.
Right,
Every
and
time.
that-
It's
but
no
that's-
way
that's
somebody's
like-
standing by the phone waiting on Adele. And I love Adele.
Right.
But I ain't
And
waiting on
They
Adele.
do for Taylor Swift.
Yeah, but that's no.
Taylor
That's
Swift a little bit
that's like
different,
it's
though.
like it's like
Taylor
50
Swift
people.
is
Because
right.
buying
Adele
all
got
of
Rich
it.
Paul on her
Yeah,
team,
yeah.
though. You know, Rich
Yeah,
Paul gonna
fuck
make
Rich
sure
Paul.
motherfuckers buy them tickets by next week.
Yeah, I want them tickets going by the next minute.
You know what? You know what else gonna be going? Ron gonna be going. Ron, super chats. What you got, yo?
You right.
Oh, wait,
Chill.
wait,
That's
wait,
like
wait.
going-
that's
One-
they- that's
one-
what they
one-
doing-
one-
they
one-
doing that
one
for
real
everywhere.
quick thing though. Chill. Do you know what Microsoft stock was worth in 1987?
Yes, it was. I think you can get like 100 shares for like something goofy, like $100 or some shit like that.
less than that. It was 7 cents.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So it went up. It spiked to 21 cents. Currently, Microsoft is worth $500.
Yeah,
but they are going to the Senate. They are going to the Senate about this. There is court cases going on. Kid Rock, a bunch of people. They're trying to like make it to where people can't do that shit no more. And so, so that the concert people can actually, the artists and whatnot can actually sell their tickets for a reasonable price.
Which is fair. Absolutely.
As they should.
Yeah. Same shit with houses. They trying to stop big ass corporations from buying.
Because Ron, what you're not going to do, Ron, what you're not going to do is you're not going to buy my ticket for $100 and then go sell it for $1,000.
Right.
No.
But chill. What's worse than that is motherfuckers buying all the houses. Like the corporations buying all the houses, so regular people can't fucking buy houses. I think that's bullshit too.
That's some bullshit. But as you're saying, Ron,
it's also international money laundering, yo.
So as you were saying, Ron.
Yeah, BlackRock.
Dub Ball Out Highlights said, "Hey Ron, what's up with the NBA watch parties? I know playback is gone, but is there no other website you can use? I've seen a couple that can be nice."
TastyBlacks.com is one of them you can use.
They're not paying us, Drench.
Tasty Blacks? What the fuck? As you were saying, Ron, you had a point, Ron. Go ahead, Ron. You had a point.
What?
Focus, Ron.
Nah. Jordan got it. Hey, if y'all want to see, you won't catch me up there. But if you want to see somebody like this guy or somebody like this guy, go.
Hey, chill.
Why
you heard what Jordan said. I'm not going to repeat it. Just go there and you'll get some good old watch parties from some of these guys up here. Maybe some guys that aren't up here.
That should have changed your life, boy.
No, it won't. I promise.
Hey, chill, that should have put a few years on your life, boy.
All right, y'all. Isaiah Evans said, "Why does Ron always end a good conversation, but let Penn go on for an hour rant over dumb shit?" Shaking my head.
That's a great question.
You
really do need to rein it in, Ron.
Actually, you're doing a good job right now, Ron. You're
right, Penn.
You're doing a good job right now.
I'll keep that in mind next time.
That's why you try to hurry up.
You're doing a good job right now, Ron. Keep it rolling.
MTHJ 301 said, "I'm definitely the one who predicted the Suns, Celtics, and Pistons."
No, you're not. No, you're not.
I don't even know where
you're not,
MTHJ. Yeah, no, you're not.
No, you're not.
Stop.
You predicted the Pistons, not the Suns or the Celtics.
No, you didn't.
I got the Celtics. Drench got he got the Suns.
Yeah, so no, you didn't.
But good job on the one team you got.
I don't remember me saying, "Well, if the Pistons are really good and Cade could be an MVP." We don't remember me saying that. Okay, cool.
Penn, it actually was two of us that said Cade can win MVP, but we were booed off the stage.
Yeah, he can't though, but it's cool.
It's all good. It's all good.
I ain't.
Oh, we got another one from MTHJ. MTHJ said, "Saw the Warriors trade offer is pods, 4 first-round picks, Jimmy Butler, Jonathan Kuminga for Giannis and Miles Turner."
Nice.
Okay.
They better not let the Warriors get Giannis and Miles.
Giannis and Steph together, I think I like that though.
That would be great.
All right. We got a couple members chats and a couple new members. The first one is my dog Jamaica's Ross Glott choice. Been a while since you tapped in, Ross Glott. My man said, "D Mitch, don't give Jordan butterflies," so he asked.
Jordan, Euro step this.
I never said D Mitch was ass, but go ahead. Guar.
Ashton Martin, Penn, you might need to Euro step somebody. Ashton Martin said, "Penn, you taking Giannis for Scotty?"
Euro step. Hell no. No, absolutely not.
Penn wouldn't take Michael Jordan over Scotty, so.
No, I would definitely take Michael Jordan over Scotty Barnes.
Okay.
If the Milwaukee Bucks said that hand over Scotty Barnes for Giannis, you saying no, Penn? Is that what I'm understanding?
Correct. Because they did
I
that.
might say no too, though.
Because they did that 4 years ago, and the Raptors said no. And they tried to do that 3 years ago, and the Raptors said no. And they tried to do that 2 years ago, and the Raptors said no. The Raptors have always said no. Scotty is off the table, and Giannis.
Out to the Raptors, man. Been stupid for 5 years.
Nah, a couple of years ago, yeah, I would say that. I would say, yeah.
Goodness.
Today,
Hey, Steven, you ready the same way Chill was ready a couple weeks ago? You ready the same way them LA niggas was ready last week? Hey, you ready the same way Swiper was ready to come up here and see us in the Super Bowl? You right, buddy.
No, see,
we got a couple.
They about to get their get back.
You know what? Like, it's just a kind of weird thing because I'll be early on a lot of shit and people don't remember it and they want to slam me and they want to say I'm stupid. Just like when I said the thing about Shea, and people at 8, you got 63,000 views on that video. People telling me I don't know jack shit because I was saying Shea was having an all-time guard season a few months before people were ready to hear it. I'm telling you right now, Scotty Barnes is that dude. I was telling y'all last year and the year before, ever since I've been on PC, I've been telling you. And I am one to acknowledge when my take is aging like milk. I corrected on Cade last year when I saw a different Cade. I was like, all right, my bad. You got it.
Yes, you
okay.
did.
So I'm not standing on this like Scotty disrespect anymore. Y'all can, say what you want about his offense and whatever. I'm telling you that the Toronto Raptors are the best transition offense in the NBA, and they don't have a point guard in their top 5 defense in the NBA. They don't have a center. You make it make sense, and don't let me hear you use the word Scotty Barnes is carrying, because he is. That's all I gotta say, man.
All right, fair enough.
13% from 3 in 2026, man.
Pin, Euro step it. We got a couple new members. Chosen One XD became a member. Shout out to Chosen One.
What's up, brother?
I am your God. 76 became a new member. D's Graham 4055 became a new member. Shout out to D's. And then also Cleveland 8203 became a member. Cleveland, this is for you. Shout out Cleveland. Shout out D's. Shout out I am your God. And shout out Chosen One. We got one more members chat.
Oh, the Phantom, because I always wanted one.
My dog, Avery B. Avery B said, if Harden gets traded to Cleveland, that to me closes the door on LeBron going back next season. Major implications for sure.
Interesting. Yeah.
Y'all thought LeBron was going back next season?
I mean, yeah. That's a storybook ending.
LeBron ended his career in Texas. This ain't Texas.
Miami for LeBron?
No, Texas.
No.
LeBron getting settled. Him and Kyrie hashing it back together.
In Dallas?
Don't get mad at it. Get glad at it.
And AD?
Don't get mad at it. Get glad at it. They got one more run. The Avengers is on the run again.
All right, fellas. Well, these Avengers are getting the hell up out of here, but it has been a good show. Once again, you guys know where to find us at. Same time tomorrow, same place, a couple different faces, but you are still going to get the same result. Elite basketball takes. We out of here, y'all. It has been fun. It has been real. And
Later.
we'll see you guys
Peace,
on the
y'all.
flip side. And don't